Holy SOB. Uh-oh, there we go. There we go. It's Michael White here talking trash in chat. Michael, don't make me take my diaper off. Don't make me take my goddamn diaper off. Because I'll do it. I was gonna start this by hold on, I'm slow. I was gonna start this with like, you know what? Fuck vaping. I'm tired of this bullshit. I'm done. And I was gonna just start the camera and just be smoking a cigarette. But I'm like, yeah, that's probably not gonna go over too well. Since it is April Fool's Day, but that ain't happening. So what I'll be vaping on is just a regular old. Actually, I got my pod system. I got my pod. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. What are you doing? I'm doing this. Take it easy. I'm taking it easy. Shut up. What's up, you fucking cross-eyed cocksuckers? Happy April Fool's Day. You bunch of fools. How you doing? Whew, Pure Max is the king. I you know what? I gotta agree with you, VaporX. I wasn't a believer. Shout out to the AKA Gary Cole, the white Gary Coleman, for opening my eye. Well, everyone opened my eyes to it, but Gary Coleman put it in my mouth. So shout out to you, Gary Cole, for sticking it in my mouth. And still vaping on it. Still enjoying it. Just the juice. I'm going to change out the juice that's in here after I get some other pods. But other than that, it's a definite winner. Probably not the best choice for MTL vaping, in my opinion, because it doesn't get super tight. But then again, I don't vape MTL, so I really don't care. But you can do MTL. Don't get me wrong, you sure can. It's just not the tightest. It's more of a loose. I like that you're still vaping on the Pure Max. I like that I'm still vaping on it too. And filling this thing is like complete idiot proof. Like, if you can't fill this fucking pot up without fucking it up, you, my friend, are retarded and probably should go back to smoking. Because this thing is... It's just too easy to fill, actually. Way too easy to fill. China, you need to start cloning China and just start copying this shit right off the bat. No, not UL. Vaporesso, Vupu, start copying this shit. Copy it. It's got to be pretty easy to copy. Get on that shit. I'm not drunk yet. It's Monday. I don't drink on a Monday. What's wrong with you? You should be ashamed of yourself. Anyways, let's say what's up to all the fools in chat on this lovely April Fool's Day? Evening? I think it's evening, yeah. What's going on, Mr. Atomizer? The lovely Billy Lee is here. Brett, what's going on? Brian, you drunk son of a bitch. Dylan's in the house. We got Cloudy Carper. I almost said Cloudy Vapor for a second there. What's up, Cloudy? Mr. Ed Barkley, who I guarantee you is already drunk. Florida Boy 420 is in the house. David is in the house. Mr. Gary Cole is here. Glenn, you son of a bitch. Jack the Flash. We got Jean-Paul Glasgow. We got Mr. JT Van Base. A lot of French people in here tonight. Kurt, what's going on? Marcus, I've seen that photo you posted on Facebook. You should be ashamed of yourself. Holy God, that's fucking horrible looking. At least make me look good, for Christ's sakes. Get rid of the titties. Like, Photoshop that shit like a nice six-pack abs or something. Holy God, that terrified the hell out of me. Was I really that drunk fucking Friday night that I was sitting on the stream naked? Wow, that's bad. Mark, what's going on? Misfit Steve? Mr. Neil? Mr. Ron Jeremy? We got Rifleman here. Six-pack kids in the house. Streamlabs. Mr. VaporX. Mr. Vidza Yerba, who actually drank real beer last week, and he was probably hungover as shit. Wicked Vapor, what's going on? Michael White here, the king shit talker. And, of course, myself, with zero content and not a fucking thing to talk about. You need to cut that new shirt. No, that I already cut up one new shirt. Yeah, that was oh man, I think that's probably the latest. I can't stay up that fucking. Actually, I can't stay up that early anymore. It was like 7:30 in the morning, I think, when I went to bed. It's impossible. Like, it makes no sense because during the week, I go to bed at like 7:30 at night or 8 o'clock. Like, I can't stay up late. I don't know. I start falling asleep at like 8 o'clock. But yet, the minute I start drinking, I can stay up till fucking 8 the next day, which makes absolutely no sense. Pure Max content. There's not really much content. I don't really know much about this thing. I didn't watch any videos. I barely learned how to adjust the power. So thank you. Chris Maddie dropping them fat ones. Thank you, Chris.
Chris Maddie gave you $3. Let's get this shit started. Mark, the Pure Max is great with the 0.8 and some Zook decked 12 milligrams MTL 50 to 50. And your motherfucking ass needs Jesus.
Whoa, I need Jesus? Hell Jesus. Jesus is here. I got the 0.6 in here with 6. And you might be right on the 0.8 with the 12. I'm going to order the 6s and the 8s and try both, but I'm doing restricted direct long, and this thing, I still don't think this juice I'm vaping is 6 milligrams, because it does not, well, I mean, it is a freebase e-liquid, but it's got to be the strongest 6 milligram I've ever had before. But it does not feel like 6 milligram. It feels like 12 milligram. Or maybe I'm just so used to vaping the fake nicotine that when I get the real shit back, it's like, you know, see Zophie doing her scooter review. I didn't see the new one, Mr. Michael Whitehair, but I will guarantee I'll check it out. Because I don't know why I'm obsessed with watching her videos, but they're fun to watch. My wife said I was screaming, "Fuck you, Mark," at 9:30 a.m. Yep, that's what happens when you drink real beer. You start doing stupid, crazy shit, like screaming out my name. The 1.2 for MTL. I don't do MTL, but I would assume Asshole Ed. Forget about Jesus and crack.
Asshole Ed gave you $3. Mark, forget about Jesus and crack open a beer.
All right, Jesus. We're going to fucking drink a goddamn beer on Monday. I thought I wasn't going to have a beer on a Monday because... I only had 2 beers yesterday, so... I wasn't like, you know, I had only 1 beer on Saturday and 2 beers on Sunday. It was Easter, so you have to have 2 beers. Right? Right. The beer was the one thing, the 16-ounce vodka was the kicker. Oh, goddamn. That would be a kicker. Holy shit. Whew. I finished my... Yeah, I know. Dude, when I looked through the doorway and I seen the sun coming up, like the sun was actually up. I'm like, what fucking time is it? I'm like, I'm sitting there, my shirt's cut off. I'm like, holy fuck. This is horrible. And I feel like shit the next like 3 days. Because my body can't... Are we doing beer cam? We might as well. My body can't do fucking... Yeah, 7 a.m., 8 a.m. It can't? Nope, sure can't, jackass. Easy. Easy. Don't get excited. Easy. We got a little drip there, but I think, oh, we're coming over the top. Son of a bitch. Gotta get that cum rag out. Get the cum rag. Would White Claw help with hangovers? I don't know, Six Pack, because Vidsy your Ma says that's the reason why he drinks them is because you don't get a hangover because it's water. But after I did research, it doesn't matter if it's seltzer water or not. It still has the same effect as beer and alcohol. Like the alcohol sends the signal to your brain, then blah, 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 then it dries you out, then you get a headache. But everyone's different, so who knows? Let's grab that vaping cum rag. Roger, why are you down here? I don't know. This rag smells like every e-liquid I've ever vaped. And I get a new one like every other day. But I swear to God, it smells like China. Holy Jesus Christ. There's no semen on it, though. It's all e-liquid. I think. I'm way too woke for New York. Yep, I would say that. Wait, Dylan. Did you really just say that? You're way too woke for New York. You can go to California and get the new minimum wage of $20 an hour. Holy fucking shit. As of today, then some of the bitches at McDonald's are making $20 an hour. Goodbye to all the fucking small mom and pop places because they are fucking shutting down. Everyone's going to be fucking working at McDonald's and fucking Taco Bell and shit. No, it's 20 as of today. According to what all the news outlets were saying, like, today is the day that the $20 an hour minimum wage goes into effect. And people are bitching. But minimum wage is just that. It's supposed to be like the minimum wage. Minimum wage is not made for someone to live on. You're not supposed to live on minimum wage. That's where people are not understanding it. It's not made to live on. It's made to just get you by on the very minimum. But for $20 an hour, man, imagine working at fucking McDonald's. You'll never get 40 hours a week at McDonald's, but just imagine it. 40 hours a week at McDonald's at $20 a pop. Woo! How you doing?
Good, how are you?
What are you burping for?
Just burping.
You went to the dentist and you come back and you burp? That's not good. What are you doing?
Getting what I want.
Don't be sorting through cans.
I can sort through whatever I want.
This ain't a bar. You just pick what's up front. I'll be a son of a bitch.
Light flash?
Did I see a light flash?
Yeah.
I don't think so. You're asking me. I see light flashes all day long. Anywho. A Happy Meal is $34.95. I don't know. To qualify for the $20 an hour, you have to have 60 stores, so mom and pops are exempt. Yeah, but the argument is, why work at the mom and pop store for $14 an hour when you can work at McDonald's for $20 an hour? So that's why all the mom and pop places are really pissed off, because they're going to all be shutting down. I don't know. That's what I watched. Who knows if it's true? I have no idea. You know how fucking the internet is and how YouTube is. They only tell you half the story. They don't tell you the full story. What's up, Terry? Did Black Santa's hand move? Oh shit, I don't think it did. Black Santa, is your hand moving? It might be moving. What's up, my little black friend? You fucking hairy son of a bitch. Better comb that bush. Oh, DC, probably not watching, but your package will be going out one day this week. Just ask Terry how that works, but it'll be coming. It'll be coming. I wasn't too drunk to forget about you. There you go. Exactly, Ed. You could be a YouTube celebrity and do absolutely nothing. Just sit here and just waste away and drink beer all day. And don't piss off Terry, because Terry's on a rampage. Something happened. I briefly know something happened Friday, but there was another. Okay, I remember there's one thing that happened on Friday, and then something happened on Friday to where Terry got pissed and he came back in Zoom. And he started yelling. And I'm like, uh-oh. I forgot. I was too fucked up to even remember what it was about. But I think Terry might have been mad. I don't think I've ever seen Terry mad before. It might have been the first time. I think everyone started arguing in Zoom. It was like a bar fight, but in Zoom. It was pretty sad. Just go to the border and pick up some workers for the mom and pop restaurants. Oh, that's the plan. That's the best. I mean, hey, why not? YouTube gangsta. Sit here, drink beer, and I don't know if I'm buying the all beef whatever Frank's beer, because each can tastes different. Like, this tastes totally different now again. I mean, I understand it how long it sits on the shelf and all the other shit, but still, like, it tastes completely different from the very first can I had that I fell in love with. Not saying it's not a good beer, it's still really good, but it's different. Terry's like, 1 hams. Only 1, Terry. Yeah, I didn't make Terry mad that Friday. I don't think it was me. It was somebody. I don't know who it was, but let's just say it wasn't me. I'm drinking Old King Kolsch. Why have I seen that before? Yeah, we're doing another fucking hazy as shit. Looks like orange juice or, I don't know, infected cat piss. Do-do-do-do. Here, do a little photo right there. How cute is that? Here, look. I am also vaping on this beauty. And we're dropping some of the S&M bondage. I've renamed this. We're going to call it BBC. Not for Big Black Cock, but for Banana Bondage Clone. I think that's a great name. BBC. Can I get a bottle of BBC? You sure you only want a bottle? Yep, I'm positive. Do-do-do-do-do. I like this view. It's a good view. Makes my face look good. What's up, Cheryl? Ooh. Ooh, Raw Chuck's here. What's up, Chuck? Of all your guitars, which one is your favorite? I don't have. See, that's the thing. I don't have a favorite. It's usually whatever one is here is the one I'm like. It just. I don't have a favorite. They're all the ones that I've kept that I haven't sold or traded or anything are usually the ones that are my favorite. So the ones that are on the like here now are my favorite, except for this one on the very end that you can't see. That's just there to be there. It's probably got fucking spiders and cobwebs inside of it. But other than that, like they're all evenly as good. I don't think I have a. I don't have a. It's a favorite. It's kind of like a mod. Like you have a favorite mod for that week or that couple of weeks, and then you switch it off to another mod, and now that's your favorite mod. And I only have a favorite. I don't have favorite anything actually at the moment. I usually use something, whether it's I don't know, a guitar, beer, food, and I'll wear out the one thing I like. Like I'll use it or eat it or drink it every single day until I get so bored and tired of it. That's how I am with music, too. I'll listen to the same fucking band on repeat for a straight month or two. That's all you'll fucking hear in the house. And then eventually one day I'll wake up and be like, you know what? I'm tired of this shit. And I'll just go to the next band and listen to that shit for 2 months. That's kind of how I am. It's a little weird. Everyone does that? Oh, do they do that? Okay, I thought I was the only strange person that did that. I'm not big on I'm not big on variety. Also with wives. That would be nice to trade them out, like swap them out. That would be actually pretty interesting, but that's too many headaches. You've been drinking a lot of beer lately. Is that your new thing, Mark? I wouldn't say new thing. It's just, not new. I would say it's just been rebirthed. Maybe. I don't know. But I usually will. Yeah, I guess Monday now I drink, which before I didn't drink on Monday. And Friday, and if I drink on a Friday, then I can't drink any other day because I'm too fucked. Like my body just shuts down. But if I drink on a Saturday, then I can. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't have that ability, like a lot of people do. Maybe if I drink White Claw, I could get by with, but it's not a good thing. I'm drinking Modelo and got some tequila. See, now, holy shit. If you're drinking tequila on a Monday, then there's a problem. At least we're just drinking beer, so everything's normal and good. If you start doing shots, then there might be a little bit of a problem. Unless, I don't know, that's maybe your thing. I shouldn't be drinking on Monday, coming from Ed. Ed, I know you damn well you ain't telling me I shouldn't be drinking. Negative, Dustin. We are not going. We're not going live for 7 hours. I will say though, those long streams they do get some views. The longer the stream, the more views they get, which is a bit shocking. Like I don't know. Well, I don't know. I mean, I enjoy watching people get fucked up on the internet too. It's one of my things I like. I watch Mr. Jimmy the Hobo, and when he drinks, I love watching him. Just like
Ray
Ray
Franklin
does.
donated $5. Mark is back using dial-up. You got mail.
You got mail. Thank you, Mr. Ray. And I'm not on AOL because once AOL got rid of its chat rooms, AOL was useless to me. AOL was like a meat market. That's pretty much what it was back in the day. AOL was a meat market. If you couldn't get laid off AOL, you ain't getting laid. That was like, the good old days when women would actually meet men off the internet. Nowadays, no. Good luck with that one. What's up, Troy? AOL was the shit. Totally agree. I met many good people off AOL chat. So did I. I met really good people. Really weird people. Kind of like how YouTube is, but there's like, you don't... Here we go. Chuck's trying to get me excited. And he cut off a head.
_Chuck gave you $3. Litter.
I sure hope that's not how Chuck uses his tongue, because he's off rhythm. Chuck, get a metronome, and if you're gonna go down on a girl, use a metronome. It'll keep you in time. Is there weird people on YouTube? Negative, Brett. Everybody out here I've seen so far has been completely normal. Especially like Terry and yourself, actually. Ginger, there's an example of someone that's completely normal. How would you know how hard it is to meet a woman online today? Oh, all right, I should probably go back and erase that. I would just assume, let's put it that way. I would assume that it's not as easy to meet a woman today on the internet like it used to be. Back then, you would just drop your age, your age, your race, your location, and if you felt ballsy, you could add your inches to the end of that. And before you know it, you're meeting up with someone. Nowadays, somebody will be knocking on your door. Yes, everybody here is normal. Terry's normal. ASL, there we go. Age, sex, location. And everybody would lie like shit, too. Like 22, whatever, this, that. Like, it was, yeah. It was always some creepy old guy on the other end of the chat all the time.
Wash your smelling ass and balls, you nappy motherfucker, you.
Nicholas Hanley gave you $5. Here's $5 for when I stay at the Fagan's Estates.
The Fagan Estates. Thank you, Nicholas. We don't have... I think you might be confusing my estate with Ginger's estate. I live in a shack compared to Ginger. Ginger has more of like a mansion. Like, one of his bedrooms is like the size of my house. So... Hey, what's up, Tom? ASL? How old am I? 46, male, southwest suburbs. Or I could put Chi-Town, so I could sound even better. But I'd put 22, male, Chicago, 12 inches. I would put the 12 at the end of it, because the key was, you could send a girl a fake dick pic. You can tell her you're all this and all that, and then when you meet them and you actually get into the moment, it's not like a girl's going to be like, oh, wait a minute, you're not really 12 inches. They're not going to just stop and just kick you out. They're just going to say, oh, this guy was lying. Oh, well, I might as well just fuck him. He's here. That's how it always worked. Take fucking 30 minutes to download a picture. He finds older woman on some app. He's getting granny loving on the regular. Yeah, there's like those Tinder apps or whatever the fuck those things are. But you gotta like, I would assume you gotta be good looking or have money to use those, to pick somebody up on those apps. AOL, you could be fucking, you could be in a wheelchair with no legs, and you could still meet a bitch. They don't give a shit back in the day. And Cheryl, there we go. Cheryl's a granny, so she might be on the app. GrannyGirls.com. Just tell her to pitch your ad 6 inches. I totally agree. Where do you rank mental? Where do you rank Mentalica? Is that like the mental version of Metallica? Metallica's like your, you know, I listen to them, but they're like, I don't like their newer stuff. It's too I don't know, kind of like produced. I think I stopped listening to Metallica after the Saint Anger album. That was, other than that, even though all their albums are still good, Tom's more of a Metallica fan than I am. Like, for me, Metallica was like, yeah, I think Saint Anger album was when I stopped listening. I mean, I know a lot of their other songs, their newer stuff, but I don't go out of my way to listen to it, like Dump Truck does.
Dump the Truck gave you $3. Now you have had a taste of the devil juice. Should make room to drink all night again.
What the fuck is the devil juice? The beers ain't devil juice. I'm talking, devil juice is like fucking tequila or Jaeger. You would go to Cam Chat, I'd say it's a girl with a guy jerking, or you could do Yahoo Chat back in the day. Yahoo was another kind of popular one, but AOL was still the shit. Because they would have chat rooms like dedicated to your area of town. Like you can go in a chat where it's like Chicago suburbs, and you knew everybody in that fucking chat room was like within 20 minutes of you. So much easier. Nowadays, I assume it's not easier since Ginger's taking notes tonight. Yep, there were AOL. You're right. I went to an AOL party once. I remember it was at a bar, and I mean, as cheesy as it sounds, when you got to the door, they would ask you your screen name, and they'd put your screen name on a "Hello, my name is" sticker, and they'd put it on your chest, on your shirt, whatever. And everybody walking around the bar like, "Oh my God, you're Big Bear 21. Oh God, it's so nice to meet you." And then that's when you really meet all the fucking freaks, because they would come out of the woodwork like, "Holy shit, like, is that really you? Like, you never told me you just had one breast. Like, holy shit." And I met my first wife off the party line. Sad story, but I met my first wife off the goddamn party line. I would fucking sleep on the phone. I shit you not, I'd call it at like 7 p.m. and I would be on the phone until I'd fall asleep. At 7 a.m. the phone would be fucking stuck to my ear. It was called the Zoo. The Chicago Zoo was the name of the party line. And if you thought women on AOL were easy, holy shit, the women on the party line, they handed that shit out like it was fucking, they were getting out free samples. ICQ, I remember ICQ, yep. That was another good messenger. Or M-Player, that's where, party lines were a gram-sized line. We partied different. I think, well, that was in my 20s before I got to experience the gram-sized line. Back then, my drug of choice was like women and alcohol. I wasn't much of a weed smoker. I mean, I smoked weed. It made me too paranoid back then. How's that boxer? It's living. I've dropped this motherfucker like 900 times. It's still going strong. I think this one's reinforced for my special needs. Because I've been dropping this and dropping it. Paint propellant. Oh, Tom knows where. Yep. Tom remembers the fucking, the air dusting days. Going over to Kmart, getting a tall can of air propellant, the paint propellant, in the model car aisle with the cracker on top with the hose. Like, all right, Tom, we got 3 cans. Let's go. And you put it in your mouth, and you just would hit it until you hear wah, 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 wah. I'm like, all right, yep, we're good. So I kind of, you know, sometimes I don't blame the kids nowadays as stupid as they are, because I'm like, well, we were kind of stupid too. Like, we were sucking shit out of cans, for Christ's sakes. Like, the shit would freeze up to someone's face. And, yeah, we were taking mini thins, like, popping those like they were candy. Like, your hair follicles will tingle. That shit was so potent. Couldn't get a hard on off it. But, man, so some of the dumb shit we did as a kid, even though these kids nowadays are fully retarded, I kind of sometimes like, you know what? I guess I was that retarded. We were very dumb. Who the fuck is texting me? Ray texted me and he said, smile. You're on candid camera. He sent me a video. I can't watch videos, Ray. I'm fucking doing a video. Good old Omegle. Yeah, Omegle, well, there's new Omegles now, apparently. They got some other new sites, but that's, all those girls on there are way underage. That's fucking, you're playing with fire on there. Now, if I was under 18, I'd be on Omegle fucking with my pants down all night long. Nowadays, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but nowadays is just nowadays. We used to jump out the top of the rocket-looking monkey bars. I remember that. Our generation was as dumb as... Yep. We were dumb as shit. I'm not, like, sticking up for the kids nowadays. I do admit the kids nowadays are dumb as shit. But they're just doing different dumb shit than we did. That's all. So, I can talk shit and hate them as much as my parents would talk shit about me when I was a kid, so it's normal. Like, you were sucking what out of a can? And then you were what? Eating Tide Pods? Like, alright, I guess it's kind of the same thing. Like, you're an idiot, and hen, you're an idiot. As long as you ain't fucking blowing guys on the subway, you should be good. Unless that's your thing, and that's how you pay your bills. Hey, do what you gotta do, right? If I was 18, I'd be a hot femboy twink ass that did MDMA. Hey, if the MDMA part and the partying part sounds like fun, I'm not sure if I could pass for a twink boy. I might be a little overweight for that. When I was 18, I couldn't pass for a twink either, but if twink is the name of your game, then so let it be. Is ST's show on soon, I hope? Yes, Terry. ST will be on in 5 minutes. This is just a pre-show. Huffing liquid paper in a baggie on a dare. You mean like whiteout? Or remember the shit they, like, in high school? I don't know if you guys had it, but they had this tall can of shit that they would spray on the desk to get all the graffiti and all the markers off the desk. And the shit was so strong that you could spray it and be like, and just smell it and be like, holy fuck, I'm high. That's how fucking stupid we were. Like, even though I did the whole like air propellant thing, I never done the spray paint, because the spray paint would leave like fucking rings around your mouth. But I done the other shit where there's like no, there used to be no odor to it. We tried it years later, just on like a stupid, I don't know, dare, and they added a flavor to it to where it tasted so nasty, it made people not want to do it. But back when we were doing it for the short time, it had absolutely no flavor, no nothing. It was just, you stick it in your mouth and like, oh, my lungs freezing. Like, yep, you were a fucking idiot. This show will run into ST show tomorrow. Hippie, don't say shit like that. Don't say shit like that. Yeah, so I was pretty stupid. There was a burned out homeless guy that lived behind the Sheridan movie theater we called Goldfinger because he burned himself out on gold paint. That's an awesome nickname to have. There's Goldfinger. Remember the chick? Yeah, the girl I dated, her name was Maya. I think she was the one that originally introduced us to the air duster stuff. I remember her. I dated this weird chick, and I remember she came over with her friend one time. And when I was living at my parents' house, we were still young kids. And she came over, and they're all like, hey, they're all like high as shit. And they're like, what the fuck are you guys doing? And they pull out this can. And we're like, I think it was me and Tom, like, what the fuck is that? Like, air duster, you guys got to try this shit. So, hey, we're invincible. We'll try it. So, long story short, after dating this chick for a while, everything else, she did it to the point where she passed out, and the shit got stuck to her face, and it blew her whole fucking face up. She got frostbite all over her face. So when her mom took her to the doctor, she told the doctor that she got hit in the face with a basketball. And the doctor's like, well, this is frostbite. It's not really a basketball injury. Man, she came to the house. She's like, please don't laugh at me. She came there, her whole fucking lips were tore open. She looked like she got hit with a baseball bat. I'm like, holy fucking shit. Yep. And after that day, I think we kind of slowed down doing it. And when we found out that you can freeze your lung and kind of kill yourself, we didn't realize that you could freeze your lung. We're like, yeah, we probably want to maybe slow down on doing this. If we're going to do drugs, at least do real drugs. Yep. I remember that. She had this weird thing, and we never knew what her deal was, because we were all young and broke, but she could walk into a McDonald's, and this bitch would walk out with like a fucking bag of cheeseburgers and fries, and with no money. She never told us how she did it. I swore she was going in there and fucking blowing the manager or something, but every time we were hungry, she'd walk into a fast food place, walk out with fucking tons of food, absolutely free, but would never tell us how she did it. I think that was back like in the early days when you could still go into McDonald's and complain like, hey, I came here before work and I ordered fucking 3 Big Macs and, there was no cheese on them and I couldn't come back to work, whatever. But nowadays they don't fall for that shit. But back in those days, we know Cheryl was a bad person when she was young, definitely. How long did it take? She went in and she came out pretty quick. I don't know. She had some kind of weird, I don't know, maybe she had, I have no idea. Not a fucking clue how she did it, but cheers to her. She probably ended up freezing her lung and she's probably, 6 feet under now, but who knows? I bought Black Beauty as a Christmas tree. Wait a minute. Black Beauty. What the fuck is a... Alcohol's a slow killer. You tell him, Kurt. Unless you're drinking beer, it won't kill you. It'll kill you even slower. Alcohol's a slow killer. But nowadays you can't drink a beer more than twice a week and be considered an alcoholic. And everyone becomes a victim and everyone's in recovery and blah blah blah, like, yeah. Like, unless you're drinking and you're fucking robbing banks and impregnating people, you should be good. Yeah, I would say this planet is probably more of a slow killer than alcohol is. And you could tell, like, everyone, well, not everyone's an alcoholic, but, like, whenever we go to Benny's or the liquor store, no matter what time of day it is. It could be 10 a.m. when they first open, or in the evening. That fucking parking lot is fucking loaded with people. You go inside the fucking store, they got armed security. They got dudes walking around with fucking pistols strapped to their hip, walking around. There's so many people there buying shit. That's the only thing there is to do, is just alcohol is organic. You tell them, hippie, alcohol is organic. That's a good one. I'm part of the drinking class. I'm telling you. There ain't nothing else to do. Might as well, I mean, alcohol will kill you a lot slower than drugs will. So, you know, fuck it. Have a beer or two. Have 3 beers. What's up, Skrelly? Sorry, I seen you earlier, but I was yapping, and then my brain skipped. It's good for you. Yes. Robert actually taught me how to drink. I refused to drink, but Robert actually forced me to start drinking. And speaking of alcoholics, there's ST Vapes. He's like probably one of the biggest alcoholics out here. Do you realize Smoking Scan is going live with a current... Oh, is he? Son of a bitch. Smoking Scan. If you guys ain't watching Smoking Scan, you better fucking subscribe to that son of a bitch. How is that bitch still mayor? How is it impossible? ST hits the bottle on the regular. He's got a bottle strapped to his side. He's got a flask, actually. He's got a flask. I'm going now, bye. Is that a threat, hippie? He forced you to drink, so stop from shooting it up your ass. I don't shoot beer at my ass. I did see something the other day where if you drop, I don't think it's beer, it's got to be like alcohol. If you put drops of alcohol directly on your eyeball, you'll get drunk like instantly. Does anyone know if that's true? Because if I could go to the bar and just bring an eyedropper with me and just take that shot and just do a few drops on the eyeball and get wasted, that would save me from a lot of shit, like hangovers and shit in my pants and all kinds of stuff. Like, sign me up for that shit. I tried the pickle juice thing. I'm not trying the eyedropper thing. No, Ed, I'm not trying. Something. I want to meet someone. I heard the vodka enema. I heard that works. Because a while ago, kids were they were soaking tampons in vodka and shoving them up their ass to get drunk. So I know that works. I don't know that from experience. But I'm not looking to shove a tampon up my ass. You can get loaded off a wine enema. Yeah, I don't want to have to go through the butt, though. I already got ass problems when it comes to drinking. Oh, speaking of taking in the ass, look who's here. I ain't seen that fucking name in a long time. All the way from down under, Mr. Angel Gomez. Forget pickle juice, apple cider vinegar. Ooh, God, ooh. Apple cider vinegar is fucking... That shit is nasty. Angel, actually, I didn't start drinking until I met you. Everyone, Purge is back at Vaping Delights, and Immortal Mods is releasing a new mech. Yeah, I heard Purge was coming back. I heard that for a while. Yes, I'm saving something for you. We're gonna do eye drop shots. Why are pickles getting so expensive? Dude, I'm telling you, people have caught on to this pickle juice thing. And it truly works. If you are hungover, or if you want to avoid a hangover, drink fucking pickle juice. I don't care what anyone says, it works. Don't bully me, you piece of shit. Yeah, don't bully Dylan, he's a victim. Bully someone like, I don't know, Brian or Vidzi or Ma. Vidzi or Ma's Canadian, you could bully him, it's normal. My friend worked at a hospital and got needles and injected fruit with booze to bring to festivals. What? I don't know. I might be kind of scared to do that. Like, what are you guys doing, man? You doing heroin? No, man, we're shooting up fucking Skull vodka. Come on over. Like, what? Like, grab a syringe, man. Get a shot glass. Sit down. If you don't want to use the needle, take your pants down. We'll just put it in your ass. That's the new generation. One beer in and things are already looking fuzzy. It depends on your own body. I don't know. It depends on my own body or not. I'm not putting a tampon that has been soaked in alcohol in my vagina or in my rectum. If you can't drink it like a normal human being, you probably shouldn't be doing it. And Mike says we're drinking early. He says we're drinking early tonight. I don't know the definition of we, W-E-R-E. I know W-H-E-R-E. But I'm assuming that means me and Mike are drinking tonight. Good old Mr. Hands. Michael Whitehair knows Mr. Hands all too well. Something tells me he might have been the guy that was holding the camcorder when this event happened. Because no one ever knows what happened to the guy that was holding the tape recorder or the camcorder or whatever you want to call it. No one has a clue who it was. No one has a clue what happened to him. It might be Michael Whitehair. And the age and the age of the video kind of work out together. He would have been probably in his 20s. Don't give me that you watch my shows. Don't blame it on me. I think it's time for another beer, folks. This better not be an 8-hour show. I can't do 8 hours on a Monday. No way. Maybe 2 hours, not 8. I do want to get rid of these fucking... I think this is the last one, hopefully. Because these are not what they used to be. These are not what they were when I first cracked them open. Maybe, I don't know. I've been trying to find a date on these cans, and the date does not exist. I don't know what the fuck. That little dot right there probably means it's old. Wait, is there an itty bitty? No, there's not. Is there? No, there's not. There's no date on these cans. That barcode, actually the sticker they put on the can is probably covering up the barcode. But, yeah. It's still good, don't get me wrong, it's still great. The artwork, I mean, obviously doesn't do the beer justice, because when I first seen it, I thought it tasted like hot dog water, but no, it's not hot dog water. But is he smoking a joint? So is a hot dog working out, is he smoking, I think he's smoking a joint. Smoking a joint? No, it's his mustache, you fucking cross-eyed bitch. Oh, I'm sorry. It looked like a joint from a distance. It is not hot dog water, I assure you. The reason I didn't buy it to begin with was because I thought it was like a hot dog flavored beer. I'm like, who the fuck would buy that? But I guess this particular brewery, that's their thing. Like, they make stupid artwork on their can. Not stupid, but, different, I guess. I don't know. But it's not... Yeah, there's no hot dog anything anywhere in it. Anywhere in it. I think one of these days, though, because I already said I'm going to do it, we're going to get some seltzers. God, that sounds just gay as shit, but we're going to get seltzer, preferably not White Claw, and we're going to drink it, and we're going to get drunk off of it just to see what happens the next day. You can't peel the sticker on this because they super glued the sticker on this fucking thing. So my guess is the date on this is probably behind this sticker, and the liquor store purposely did this because even if you try to pull the sticker off, it's all fucked up. So I guess the date on there And this is the same liquor store that I go to that has a shopping cart of expired beer that they sell at a discount, which is fine. I don't mind expired beer, but if you're charging full price for a beer that was made like, last year, then, Glenn says I'm gay. Hey, you're gay. That's fine. We're all kind of gay in a way, right? Tell him, Brett. Brett sends me nude photos of himself once a week. The brewer used to be a butcher at Jewel. No, he didn't. Now you're fibbing, hippie. Yeah, Glenn, if you fall in love with me, you're not gay. You actually have mental problems. Just putting it out there. Thank you. All right, let's pour this beer. It's a very weird name for a beer. But all their beers have weird names. But it's a brewery in Chicago. These are the same guys that make that orange beer that I have. The Blazing Orange, which actually is really good. At least the can I had was good. Not sure how the other cans are going to be. I think I'm starting to understand that when you buy this beer, I think you're supposed to drink it. Like I don't know. You don't let it sit. The brewer washes his wiener schnitzel in the beer. Now that could be believable. Because that looks like a penis has been dabbed into it, right? This is probably just a Coors Light. When someone had their penis, they probably put their dirty penis in the glass or in the whatever the fuck they're using. Yeah, it's probably that's dirty Coors Light. You don't drink beer, you rent it. Man, you got a point there. Pee that shit out. Pee it out. You pee it out. Still trying to find a 40-ounce of hams. Because I do want to drink some hams. I want to know what Terry feels the next morning. Because I know he probably feels like, well, Terry's pushing like 90 years old. So he probably doesn't get hangovers anymore. Well, I've been looking up. Here's how much of an alcoholic I've turned into. Maybe not alcoholic's the right word, but I've been looking up those, I don't know what they're called. Little keg things on Amazon. It's like a stainless steel 1-gallon keg. And then you buy a adapter that pops on the top. And then then you buy a tapper that goes onto it. And then you buy a CO2 cartridge that goes on the other end of it. So then you can buy one of those piner things to brew your own beer. Then you take the beer, you could pour it into the 1-gallon little mini keg, put the CO2 cartridge in there, and have like the fresh homemade beer. Like, this is all hippies thing, but it's like a growler kind of, but you could add a CO2 cartridge, and you can add a tapper to it. So that way, and even if you want to you can actually pour soda and shit in there and keep soda fresh. You could pour canned beer into it, keep it fresh. You're too much a beer snob to drink hams. Wicked, every time we go to the liquor store, I can only find hams in a 30-pack. Like, I think they refuse to sell it any other way. I've been watching this dude. My YouTube feed is like all just guys that drink beer. It's pretty sad. But this guy introduced me to this. Oh, by the way, I know nobody watches him probably. Shoestring Hobo is missing. He's been missing for a week. It is posted everywhere on the internet. Someone said the FBI is actually looking into it. He's a train hopper. He's missing. He is MIA. He might. I'm not going to say anything negative, but something. Hopefully, nothing bad happened to him. Like he fell off a train or something. But God damn it! Draft fridge available. Yeah, but when you get one of those keg fridge things, you got to buy like a whole keg. I don't drink enough beer to have a keg or a half keg. That shit'll turn into fucking cat piss. I can't get used to this new scheduled time. Well, don't worry, Bachelor, because this might turn into a 2-hour, maybe 3-hour show. Oh, by the way, Asshole Ed, you could suck a dick, you son of a bitch. Thank you, sir. Love you.
Asshole Ed gave you $3. You pass. I thought you was sending me one of those hot dog beers.
You know what? I am. Text me or email you. Either text me or email your address. And when I send out DC's vape stuff, I'm going to send you out one of the hot dogs. And I'm going to send you out one of the orange. One of these. I'm going to send you out one of these, and I don't know if you have. I'm going to send you out one of the. I don't know if you do you have 3 Floyds out by you, Gumball Head? And I'll send you out. This is really good, right there. That's delicious. So send me your address, Ed. I know I got your address somewhere, but I can't find it. Send it again. Oh, fucking text me. Can I tell, cause you tell me I gotta try it. Wait, what? Oh, is that you? Okay. Send me all. I don't know if that's you, Ed, or not. I thought I have your number saved in my phone. That can't be Ed. I got his number saved. Is that someone posing as Ed? Oh, I don't have Ed's number saved. I'm sorry, Ed. That actually might be you. Oh, it's Dylan. Dylan, I ain't sending you. These beers are too expensive to be fucking sending you these beers. What are you, nuts? You don't appreciate beer enough to have one of these beers. You can only drink these beers if you appreciate the beer itself. Not that I appreciate it. I probably appreciate the alcohol content more, but still. Oh, Tom, if you're still watching, you want to ask Mitch what time he's coming over to pick up these disposables I got for him? Shoo-ba-da-ba-beep-boo. Leave Dylan alone for once, you piece of shit. He's the one that texts me, you fucking... Don't make me come down. Oh, never mind. I seen Jason's new dog. That dog would probably tear my fucking leg off. So, you know what? We're going to be nice to Jason. Because Jason's new dog, cute as hell. Cute little bastard, but he looks like he can kill someone. So I ain't going to fuck with Jason. Jason, we're not fucking with you no more. See, now that... These beers got to be different dates or something. There's got to be something about them. Because now that one is smoother. More bitter. Oh, he said give him time. Oh, give him a time. Just tell him whenever. You can come over. Just tell him to text me when he's out. I'll just run him outside. Right? Yeah, I'll give him like... I'm going to give him 4... I'm going to give him... Hold on. Shibba-da-bop-boo. Now, Mitch, if you're watching this, don't let Tom try to bully you into taking this. Because when he sees it, he's going to want to try to take it. I'm going to give you one of these. And I'll give you 2 of these fucking things. And then, if you try these, try them. If you don't, give them to somebody. They're just nicotine pouches. There's no tobacco in them. Apparently, it's the new hip thing. They're sealed. Don't worry, I didn't put my mouth on them. But, whatever you want. Mitch is Tom's friend. And when I was at Tom's place, I don't know, what is it, last week? Or a week before? And he came in from buying, he bought a disposable. And I said, why the fuck are you buying those things? And apparently he paid like $25. Those things are like $25 a pop. I'm like, holy fucking shit. I'm like, dude, if you ever need a disposable, just text me. 2 weeks ago, okay. Just text me. You can come over. He lives right down the street. Like, I give my buddy Bill a bunch of them. Like, I don't vape disposables, so they just sit in my cabinet, and so whenever someone needs a disposable, like, I don't mind if you're local. I don't give a shit. I'll give you vape shit. It's when it comes to like shipping it, it's like, ugh, I gotta pack it up. I gotta go to the post office. I gotta ship it out. See now, I sent Robert some. Robert's a huge disposable user. All those burros that he bought, those are all fake. Those are all shelf pieces. He actually truly vapes disposables. I sent you my address. Did you, Ed? Okay. Oh, wait, that was sure. Oh, wait, that was Ed that said that. Was that you that was texting me, Ed? Or was that somebody else? Oh, that is you. Okay. Let me save. I gotta save your number now. I thought I saved it already. Wait, how do you save on the fucking... I'm only a beer and a half in and things are shady. All right. Info. Create new contact. We'll say Ed. We'll call him Ed the Drunk. All right, Ed the Drunk. In DC, you too. And Glenn said, "Come on, where are we going, Glenn? I want 12 hours of this. Yeah, 12 hours. You got a fucking pipe that we could smoke on? Because Tom said, on my way now. All right, they're on their way. He wants to try. Okay, so you can give Ryan the pouches. You can give... I'll give you fucking 3 of the disposables and a thing of pouches. You guys can fucking fight amongst yourselves. Shoo-ba-da-ba-boo-boo. Is that why I always crave Italian subs for a hangover? Pickles? I'm telling you, Cheryl. Pickles. Wait, are there like 20 dudes? Who's coming over, Tom? Are you coming over, or are you guys just stopping here to pick these up? What's happening? Angela's going to be like, whoa, we're not having a party tonight. It's Monday. Don't blame me. I got nothing to say about any of this. When can we do a cruising with Fagan? Well, I don't have a license, so that might be a little hard to do. 6-pack? Cruise. Let Dylan alone. Ron Jeremy will kick your ass. Ron Jeremy will pull out his fucking 12-inch non-working penis and slap you with it like a piece of bacon. Get a golf cart. Do you need a license for a golf cart? That'd be actually... I want to get a 3... Dude, if I had a 3-wheel bike... Dude, my life would be over. I'd mount a camera that thing, put some beer in the back, and I would just start cruising on down the street. I know you just picked that shit up. Wait, what? What did Tom say? I know just to pick that shit up. Okay, there we go. Boo-doo-boo. Yeah, if I told Angela, like, hey, everyone's coming over to drink, be like, what? She'd fucking shit. She'd shit a fucking brick. I should tell her that to see what she says. That's the only downside to having a wife. It's hard to do things on like a Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday. I think Thursdays are good, but yeah. Just get a unicycle. Actually, if he's gonna use all these, I'll give him all these fucking nicotine. Hold on, folks. Keep your panties on. Because I'm not using these fucking things. Then. I think I have 3. That one's open. I wouldn't trust anything that someone gives me open. Alright. 3 disposables and 3 fucking nicotine, I don't know, pouches, I guess. These are actually really good, though. These are better than the... In my opinion, these are better than the Zyn pouches. I think they're better. But that's just me. I'm not a pouch professional, so I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you. Why do beers on the top shelf of fridge look crooked? Because the house is crooked. Obviously. The house is crooked. I'm crooked. Everything you see here is this is like the crooked channel. Mark will be grounded with Marcus with a lock on the fridge. Shit. Maybe not grounded. Is it crooked? Jason, don't get me started with this crooked shit. Maybe it is crooked. I think what it is, okay, here's what happened. Here's what I think it is. I think the lens that I'm using on this camera is such a wide lens that it starts to round out. Because I think it's like a 20 something millimeter, I forgot but I think it rounds out. So it may, because there's no other explanation why shit looks crooked. The camera's level, the little level thing on the camera is straight green. I even put a level on the fucking camera to make sure that shit was straight. So either the foundation in the house probably sinking, so maybe the house is crooked, or the lens is so wide that it kind of, because the wider you get with the lens, the more the edges start to round out. Unless you buy one of those like $2,000 lenses, but I use a generic fucking Amazon lenses, so yeah, that's not happening. Mexicans probably built the house. Whoa! Marcus, if that was the case, this place would be built extremely well, because Mexicans do a superb job at building and cutting grass. But you coming in Zoom after the show? He's talking to NorCal. This show might end at 4 a.m. No, it won't. It's not. We're not staying up till 4 a.m. It's impossible. That is racist as fuck. I didn't say that. Marcus did. Purposely keeps the camera crooked so his eyes look whoa, now I feel offended, and now I'm a victim. Thank you, Kurt. Jesus. We got one man in this chat that has my back tonight, and it's Kurt. He's like, it sounds good and it looks good. Don't these fucking people fool you. Look at these. Kurt's on my side. Cheers to Kurt. Everyone else here is just trying to make me a victim. I'm not a vapor, but what would you suggest for a newbie who wants to try? Well, I'm going to tell you something, Clicking Cliff, that you don't want to hear, because people will disagree with me on this one, but I'm going to tell you, like, the easiest thing nowadays that people try is a disposable. I'm not going to tell you to go out and buy a pod system and buy e-liquid and this and that and have to fill it up and then have to learn how to use it and all that other bullshit. It's not, because nowadays it's about grabbing a pod system. When you want to try vaping, someone grabs a disposable. It's easy. It comes in a fucking box. You take it out of the box, you start vaping it. You don't have to know nothing. Now this vapes a lot better than a disposable does. But you got to buy juice. You got to kind of know what you're doing. And yeah. So it really all depends. I would say that if you didn't smoke, stay away. If you are currently a smoker and you want to try vaping because you want to quit smoking, that's a whole different ballgame. I talked with Terry in Zoom for 2 weeks with his camera upside. Yeah, you're right. I don't know how Terry pulls off the shit he does, but his camera was upside down for 2 weeks one time. I don't know how Terry cares for himself. Terry, I think, has a nurse. Because how does your camera end up upside down for 2 weeks? Unless he... I don't even know how he did that. I couldn't even do that if I tried. Good old Hams. Hams will do that. Smoking. Damn, I'm drinking this a little slow tonight. Speed it up there. Speed it up there, killer. God's gift. Yeah, God's gift will make you... God's gift will fuck things up. Crispy. Tasty. Now watch. Tom's going to try to take this. Because Tom wants one of these. He wants it just to have. Tom, if you're watching, I know you want one of these. Tom's a big Bulls fan, so he doesn't want it for the disposable aspect. He wants it for the who it is aspect. What's up, Yorgo? HHC. HHC is the way to go. Doorbell going to ring in 3 minutes now. Is it 3 minutes? Tom will text me before he rings the doorbell. Please stop spamming how many testicles you have. Wait, who has Neil doesn't have any testicles. I will send you one on my all-time favorite beers here soon. Yeah, I'm gonna send you these. I'm gonna send you these 3. What exactly are you on? Oh, what? I can't pronounce that out loud. Even though you could just Google me, but Tom, you've been here like a million times. Jesus Christ. Tom's got to be drunk. Jesus. Motherfucker's been here a million times. Like, what street you on? Like, what? The fuck is wrong with you, Tom? It's Monday. Mankind is live on YouTube. What? He's not live on YouTube. I know the house. You know the house. But where is the house, Tom? I'm a victim. I'm a victim of Tom being here and not knowing where we're at. Just forgot the street. Close. You're running out. Oh yeah, I'll run out if you want. Yep. Yeah, I'll run out. Hold on. Oh, wait. Maybe I can. Oh, I can't on this computer. God damn it. On my Mac, I'm able to. If I'm using, this is one reason why, if you are a live streamer, you should probably use whatchamacallit rather than OBS. Hold on, I'll give you live streamers a tip. Prism. Prism will allow you to take your cell phone, use it as a webcam, and you can go outside. Like right now, I can go outside with the feed if I was on Prism and use this as my camera, and we can experience this. But now that I'm using OBS, I can't do that because OBS is a little bit more woke than Prism is. It's pouring rain out. Oh, what? I'm not going outside if it's raining. I'll send Angela outside. Tom, you better come to the fucking... You better come halfway and meet me. I'm not walking to the car. Fuck that. Prism. P-R-I-S-M. Or P-R-I-Z-M. One of the two. No one's going to prison tonight. I don't think. Making come in and smell your fire. No, I don't think you want to come downstairs right now. If Angela comes down here, she might file for divorce. Add a scene. You can't add a scene, but no, you can on Mac, but not on Windows though. Hold on, now you're gonna get me started. I'm not gonna try to do. I'm not sure I'm trying. No, you on Mac you can add your phone, but on Windows you can't add your iPhone. And I'm streaming on Windows right now. And it smells like all beef hot dogs right now. Switch your camera on OBS to your. You can't. All right, I'm gonna try this. Before. All right, hold on. Uh-oh. I think Angela's going to the front door. Hold on. How am I gonna do this?
Motion detected at your front door.
I can't. Angela's going out there. She's like, who the fuck is here? Angela's like a cop. What happened to the plus sign on OBS? It got rid. All right, hold on. Oh, here we go. Add. Oh my God! Stop fucking text me, Tom. Hey, remember Ryan if you can, and a pouch for him. What, a pouch? I'm not fucking dealing cocaine. We're doing nicotine pouches. Hold on. See, I can't do. All right, we're gonna do video capture. Hold on, folks. Just work with me for 1 second. You may see a black screen. You may think, "Wow, this guy's a piece of shit." Yeah, see, there's no. I'm on Windows. That's why I can't do it. If I was on Mac, I could do it. All right, you're gonna have to just wait a second. I gotta run outside and bring these. It'll only take a second. So keep your pants on. I'll be right back. Hold on. 3 and 3.
Motion detected at your front door.
I might need to go to the ER. I ran straight into the fucking... Am I bleeding? Holy fuck. Instead of running straight into the door, I ran straight into the fucking... the little brick fence that we have. Whoo, that hurt like a son of a bitch. If I would have fell, I would have been dead. Wow. Alright, well, we're good. I'm still alive. I don't see any traces of blood on my... Oh, wait a minute. There we go. Now we got blood. Oh, shit. That, Hold on, let me clean that. I'm not going to use alcohol because that might... Is that going to burn? Woo! Alright, let's put that there. Put the thing over that. Oh, that's going to hurt in the morning. That is going to hurt in the fucking morning. God damn, call a migrant. Angela, get on the phone to migrant. Find one that knows about... holy fuck. I ran straight into the fucking... Holy fuck. Angela, are you drunk? Pour a little beer on it. Okay, so here is... Ed and everyone else, listen to this. So, I know you've seen movies where people... I don't know, they get their leg cut off. Something happened, they get a gunshot wound. And you see people pour fucking whiskey on the wound, right? So one time I was out camping. I think it was called like the Yogi Bear. I don't know. I think it was Yogi Bear. Some kind of thing where they bring all the campers and you're there for a week and everyone drinks and just eats and drinks. The first night I'm there, I skid down a fucking, like a hill, a gravel hill, skid my whole leg up. And I'm like, and no one's got any kind of anything. I'm like, pour beer on it. Don't ever pour beer on a fucking cut. Hard alcohol, you're fine. Beer, no. Beer made it fucking 20 times worse. The shit got infected. Don't pour beer on. I think it's the yeast in beer that infects the cuts. Either my leg is leaking or... What the fuck is going on? I'm not going to pour alcohol in this because I know it's going to burn. I'll just leave it be. Let's see what happens. Anyways, you could pour out hard alcohol on a wound, but do not pour beer. I tried it firsthand, and it has the opposite effect. I'm not sure. I've already tried it once, Ed. I ain't trying it again. Don't pour beer, because I think the yeast in beer causes an infection. I could put a vent on it, though. You're right. Peggy, shout out to Peggy. What's up, Peggy? Yeah, no. Don't pour beer on it. I'm not taking my pants off because the wound's not that bad to where I have to take my pants off, Vince your mom. This is not some kind of weird sick porn for you to watch. But was it good beer? Actually, no, it was shit beer. It was like Coors Light or something when I poured it on there. But I remember the next day, that shit turned green. Like, I've never seen... My leg was like green. And someone said, oh, you can't do that with beer. Like, why not? There's alcohol in beer. We're drinking on the fine... we're just drinking on a beer. Because whenever I show the can to somebody, like, oh my god, you're drinking hot dog water? No, it's not hot dog water. I guarantee you it's not hot dog water. It's just the art of the can. But it's delicious. And if I could pronounce any of these types of hops that are in there, I would. And it's what does that say? 8 point, oh my god, no wonder I got a buzz. Alright, well, we're 16% in, and that could probably explain why I have a cut in my leg. So we're good there. Yep, thank you. Merry Christmas, by the way. Cheers. I look way better on this camera than I do on my other camera. I'm changing my name to All Beef Frank. You should. Angela is making something upstairs that smells like death. She's making chicken salad. Not making it for us, thank God. She's making it for work, but it smells. Ugh. Anything that's got the word salad in it is always smells. If I pour rubbing alcohol on this, will it? Oh, let's see how deep we are. Is there a piece of brick in my leg? Ooh, what is that? Ew. Alright, well. I'll wait till Angela comes down. She can nurse me. It will fix it. Yeah, it'll definitely fix it. I feel like something's happened. Alcohol will sting, but just means it's working. Pee on it. Hey, what? Isn't there something that you get if you pee on it? Or what is it? Like some kind of bite from a fish or something. If you pee on them, pee on the person. My mom, when I was a kid and I used to get an earache, my mom used to put urine in my ear. No idea whose urine it was, but apparently if you put urine in a spoon and you pour it in your ear when you have an earache, it helps with the earache. I hope it wasn't my dad's urine or my mom's urine. I gotta call Angela. I need the nurse to look at this. Your phone was ringing. Who's calling me? 417 area code. No idea who that is. Let's call Angela. Let's get her down here. We might have a medical situation right here, folks. It wasn't your urine for sure. Hey, when you come down here, can you look at my leg? There's something going on. I might need it amputated. Good night. She's like, oh my God, he's drinking. Technically not. I'm only 1.5 beers in, so I'm not really drinking. I haven't ate since noon, so that's why it seemed like I'm drinking. All right. Oh, look who's here. The Greek goddess is here. All right. Do I need to go to ER and have it amputated? Here's a little. What's happening to it?
It's a scratch.
What's coming out of it?
A little
Beer?
a little itty bitty bit of blood. It's just a scratch.
That's a painful scratch. What do I do to it?
Nothing. We can.
Should I cut my lower leg off?
I mean, we can if you want to be like a pirate.
Then, should we use a saw or butter knife?
We definitely need a saw because that's a pretty thick leg.
Fuck your mama, bitch. You better get upstairs and do something.
I'm making dinner.
Then go cook.
I was trying to.
Well, my legs ain't thick.
How many beers have you had?
This is only 1.5. I'm on my second one right here. Yeah. Bye.
Glad you missed the door.
Yeah, I completely missed. How about turn the porch light on next time? Jesus.
The porch light is on.
Well, it ain't bright enough.
That's not my fault. You're the one that put the light bulbs in there.
That doesn't have a light bulb. It's an LED light.
Well, that's your problem.
Well, we need a stadium 500 watt fucking ballpark bulb in there.
Well, get to putting.
You realize if I would have fell into that rock pit, I would have been probably dead?
You wouldn't have been dead. You would have been very scratched up.
Oh, yeah. Completely scratched up. Holy fuck. All right, go.
I didn't know you couldn't walk.
I gotta wear my headlamp when I go outside at night. Like a small child.
Idiot.
This guy made it sound like it's a big gout. I feel like my leg needs to be amputated. I might not be able to vape after this. This might actually be due to vaping. It's on camera. Can we? Oh yeah, it might be on camera. You're right, Billy Lee. Hold on. Let's check the ring. It might be on the ring. Hold on. Hopefully it ain't. Oh my God, I think it is. Hold on, let's verify that it's on the. Oh my God, please don't say it's on the ring.
What? Did you miss the door?
Can't see it.
Are you drunk? What's that smell?
All right, you can't see me fall, but you can see you can see where Angela's going in the door, and I'm walking where I think the door is. This is pretty pathetic. No, not live. Hold on, go back. Not live, jackass. There we go. God, whatever she is making for lunch smells like shit. All right, now watch where Angela walks into the door, and then watch where I think the door's at. I'm walking over there.
What? Did you miss the door? Are you drunk? What's that smell? Oh my God.
Hold on, let's see if the other camera captured it, because it was pretty. Dude, I'm actually calling a lawyer right now because this is bullshit. I'm suing myself. Oh wait. Oh, the other camera got it. Hold on. The other camera got it. Hold on. Oh shit, wrong camera. There it comes, folks. Thank God I got this one recording longer than the other one. Alright, come on, get to it. I'm out front with Tom. Oh, come on, man. I'm not going to fast forward because I'll probably miss it. Alright, we're eventually going to get to it. It'll take a minute. Oh, there goes Roger. Alright, here we go. There's my fat ass. And here's where I think the door was. And there's see those black cylinder blocks? That's what I pretty much cut my leg off. That's why you don't. Yeah, that's why you're better off drinking Coors Light or Hams, because this. The next time you guys see me, I might only have one leg, just so you know. I might only have one leg. This leg's gonna get cut off probably. Even though it's only a scrape, it feels more like my shin is cut in half. Yeah, I think I might lose my leg. I'm gonna be the one-legged vape, the disposable Simio. What's up, Simio? I can never pronounce your name, but I'm gonna say it. What's up, Mark? I've only used one lung. Stop making me. Dude, Angela's making something. It's not dinner. She's making something for lunch, for work, and it smells like. Smells like healthy. It's just it's like there's no grease involved. Peggy, I'm not saying your website, but you need to get these on your website. The Yeehee Pure Maxes, you've got to get these on your site. These are golden. Holy hell, these are golden. I don't even think these are pods. This is not a pod. Can we call this a pod, folks? Because it don't vape like a pod system. Maybe a different name. I don't think I'm going to call it a pod. Oh, I think my other leg is cut. I'm going to... Holy shit, it is cut. God damn it. Can you guys see this leg? Look at that fucking leg. Look at this. I'm a runway model. I ain't got time for cuts on my leg. Dude, all I did was just walk out of the front door. And I got blood on both legs. I can't even use my vape rag to wipe that blood off. Tom, the next time you or Mitch needs so you better come to the fucking door. Either that or come when the sun is out. Holy fuck. I'm bleeding from both legs. It's just a flesh wound. No, it's painful. That one's burning like a son of a bitch. Ask Google about the... If I type into Google, my leg is bleeding, it'll come back, you might have cancer, go get it looked at. Everything with Google comes back as cancerous or you're going to die. Don't ever Google shit. Like, oh yeah, my stomach hurts and, you know, my urine is dark. Well, more than likely your kidneys are shutting down and you'll be dead tomorrow morning. Like, or maybe you just ate something bad. Do not put alcohol in it, put hydrogen peroxide. That's what I'm saying. I'm still a small child. I still use peroxide. I wouldn't pour pickle juice. We gotta be fucking nuts pouring pickle juice on it. I might as well pour alcohol on the shit. Woo. I should put just a little alcohol, because those cinder blocks that are outside, I spray painted them black. I might have paint in my leg right now. So let's get some rubbing alcohol. Rubbing alcohol, where you at? Where's it at? Oh, I used it in the fucking pickle jar. Where's the other bottle at? Hello? Oh, there we go. All right. Now, this is a fact, folks. I actually heard this from a doctor once. Even though you think rubbing alcohol would clean your wound, a doctor told me once that actually alcohol can make it worse. So they said you don't always want to use rubbing alcohol on something. But we're going to put it on. I think it's the good stuff, even though it's from Walmart. We're working with 91% right there, so turn down your headphones, because I might scream on this one. But I feel like I have to clean it, because there might be, like, paint or some shit in my leg. Imagine getting your leg amputated because you had to run out a few disposables. Alright, this is going to hurt. I can feel it now. Oh, God! God damn! Holy fucking shit! What are you, nuts? I'm gonna shit my pants! Ah, fuck! Oh, but it feels clean now. Holy, I think I might have just shit my pants. Ooh, god damn! All right, I feel like it's healthy. I feel like I just saved the leg, folks. I saved the leg, and we got time for another beer. Thank you. Jason, you better fucking shut your mouth. I can't say nothing to Jason. Never mind. He's got a dog now. He's got a fucking... Dude, that dog is going to end up chewing someone's legs off. Jason? I might be a big boy, Marcus, but that doesn't mean anything. That means I can eat. Call your mom so she can blow on your cuts. I should. You know, she probably would too. Oh, come over. I'll blow on it. I just don't see how I was the one that was helping someone by giving them something, yet I'm the one that paid the price. I would have felt a little bit better if someone came to the door and I gave them something and they felt... Well, actually, no, because they'd probably call the cops and sue me, but I would feel better if I was giving somebody something and they fell and hurt themselves. As opposed to... Well, this is what you get giving somebody something, you piece of shit. God damn. Yeah, Brian, it doesn't matter. My legs are going to be cut off. My lower calves are going to be cut off tomorrow. I'm going to be one of those guys that just has like thighs with no feet. Actually, you know what? They'll probably attach my feet to my thigh to where my knee was at. So, yeah, I'll probably look a little different next week. Stop selling weed to strangers. Weed doesn't pay enough to sell it. Not now in Chicago, anyways. But it is beer time. Beer time. What are we gonna do? Let's get normal here. Here we go. You said you don't drink on a Monday. Well, I don't drink on a Monday until I start hanging out with these folks. And then that's the go-to right there, folks. The go-to. Might be brewed in Indiana, but I think the president of... Actually, I'm not going to say that because that might come back and haunt me, but that's a lot ahead, I know, but it's all right. We're good. We are good. Don't worry about it. Press 1 for Taiwan. Press 2 for Chinese. Press 3 for Japanese. Press 4 for Indian. Press 5 for Spanish. Press 6 for Italian. Press 7 for German. Press 8 for Yugoslavian. Press 9 for English. And if you don't know either of those languages, hang up now and don't bother calling back. Gay Ball. Yes, actually, JT, this is a new beer straight out of Indiana. It's designed for gay men. And even though you don't have to be gay to drink it, but, you know, I just want to try it. You ever just want to try things that are gay? Like, you know, just go to a gay bar? I mean, you know, maybe just have sex with a man just to try it. I hate everybody in this goddamn chat room. You guys are enablers. I'm being an enabler right now. All right. I'm going to have a leg camera next week. So you guys can see my nubs. It's going to be thigh and then foot. So pretty much, this is what it's going to look like. Hold on, let's pull these down. This is what it's going to look like next week. I'm going to be standing on my feet. Like, hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're going to have a beer. We don't need a chair anymore because I don't have any calves. So I'm all thigh and foot. Delicious. I can still walk though. Angela, where's my goddamn dinner, you fucking bitch? That's what it's gonna be like. And she's gonna be like, sit your fat, limping, little fucking small leg ass down. Oh, it's sad. Now this is crisp and refreshing. This is actually... This actually kind of tastes like a man slapping his penis in your face. Delicious. Smells like a fresh cut of ham. I have no idea what I'm saying. Go down to the lower basement. I don't think I can do that anymore. I'm too fat to do that. Hold on. Let's see. I'm going down. Yeah, I can't do it anymore. There's no way. Especially the floor here is concrete in the basement. Back of the trailer, like the floor was wood, so it would flex when I would fall onto it. This doesn't flex when you fall into it with your knees. This is painful. Why do you go live on Monday? I don't know. Because you have nothing better to do? Well, here's an idea. How about stop drinking beer on a Monday? Well, easier said than done. He is soft. Whoa, wait a minute. Take it easy. I don't have ED, Fizzy or Ma. I don't suffer from ED. Not yet, anyways. Maybe in a few years, but not yet. I'm going to lose a knee, I think, now. Dude, my fucking goddamn cats feel like they're on fire. I'm filing a lawsuit with this goddamn house. I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of these sons of bitches getting away with murder. I fell on my own property. I should be able to sue myself. I'm tired of this shit. Either you have better lighting in your driveway, or you better have a good lawyer. That's all I got to say. And, by the way... Oh, wait a minute. I don't think that's gas. That might be... I think there's liquid in that. Don't push. Don't push. I am a victim. You're right, Kurt. I'm a victim. And, I would sue the homeowner. I'm suing him. Well, I don't own the home. The bank does, so I could sue the bank. There we go. Find out the bank, Angela, and sue that goddamn bank for putting them fucking shitty-ass cylinder blocks out there like they were some kind of... I don't know, like they were trying to be. I'm gonna sue Angela. Angela! Dude, I could lay down here. I could be in this basement. I could have a heart attack, a stroke. I could OD on alcohol. She'd sleep like a baby. I could be down here screaming, Angela, I'm dying! She won't come down. You gotta call her on the phone. Or text her. You gotta text her. I think I'm having a heart attack. Call 911. And then she'll call 911. But if I scream, like, oh my God, I'm dying. Like, nope. You might as well just die, because you're done. Good night, Ed, you son of a bitch. Your package will be out, hopefully, Saturday morning. Oh, my. Yeah, Angela definitely is going to end up poisoning me or killing me, so. Just like the whole, what is that, the Boeing guy or whatever, like, if I die, it wasn't me. Exactly. So if something happens to me, look into Angela. I'm telling you now. She killed me. But I'd probably kill me too. Like, but I'd do it more like, I don't know. I would probably like give me stuff. Like, here. Well, actually, she does do that when she cooks. Like, here, have some donuts. Have some, you want some French fries with cheese on top? Here, have a heart attack. Like, she'd kill me, but she'll know. Have some cocaine. Here you go. She has to give me that, but still. What's for dinner? I don't know, Glenn, but I can guarantee whatever it is, it's going to clog my heart, and I may not make it tonight. I may lose my legs, and I may not be here tomorrow. Who else is going to review these goddamn shitty-ass disposables? Other than these kids. I might be the only one. Oh, she ain't killing me with love. I can guarantee you that, NorCal. I can guarantee you that. I'm outside. Bring me some disposables. Yeah, hippie, put the donut on the windowsill and I'll put the disposables there. If you come to the house and you need something after, when does it get dark? After 6? If it gets dark, if you come after 6, you better come to the door. That's all I'm saying. Actually, I should sue Tom. Tom made me come out. Tom, I'm calling fucking, what's his name? Johnny Cochran. If there's one man that can get my money and get it to me now, it's my money and I want it now! It's that, wait, is he still alive? I don't think he's still alive, but Liam's ghost is a, yeah, he's for the younger generation. He's the guy that reviews the shit in the car that gets like 90,000 views for like one disposable. I'm an old man. I'm old, fat, same background, you know, yeah. Morgan & Morgan will get you paid and get you paid now. Are you aware insurance companies can only receive money, no longer allowed to pay out? Oh, what the fuck? That's fucking some bullshit. Well, I feel like I'm a victim. Press 1 for a heart attack. Press 2 if you lost your legs. And press 3 if you accidentally killed your husband. How do you get 23 views from the other old fat guys that don't really care? I understand that disposables are the devil. Completely, I agree with that one. But disposables have stopped a lot of people from smoking cigarettes. So there's an argument. There's a debate. There's an argument. That's all I can say. I can't say anymore. That's all I can say, and I can't say. April Fool, you cross-eyed son of a bitch. Wait, is it cross-eye or cross-eyes, son of a bitch? There's only one that's floating. The right one's just, right one's going on its own. I feel like Shaquille O'Neal when I'm doing a free throw. Or his, one eye just, going off into, the crowd. Like, dude, look at, focus on the rim, bitch. I'm in love with a stripper. Eyed. EYED. That's offensive, Michael. I'm a victim. Dude, my legs are on fire. I don't know what it's like. This is horrible. My legs are fucking burning right now. Uh-oh. Here comes the plate of death. I already told people that if I end up dying, that's... What the fuck is on that thing?
It's a buffalo chicken slider sandwich.
Oh my god, you're trying to... Is there chicken? Oh, it's chicken?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Grabbing a White Claw.
Look at this bitch trying to drink on a Monday. Get out!
Will you taste it?
No.
Please, just taste the sandwich.
Oh, it's too hot.
The sandwich is not. It's at the bottom right. The fries are hot.
It's too fucking hot, man.
The fries are hot. The sandwich is not.
I'm not eating that fucking thing on camera.
Take a bite.
Let's just show people what it looks like. This bitch is trying to kill me. Look at that. That's a fucking heart attack.
Here, I'll help you.
Help me what? Take a bite?
Yeah.
I don't want to have a bite. I'm having a beer.
Okay, well, just taste it. I want to know. I want you to tell me that you like it.
You're dropping front.
Here. No, put your head over here. Take a bite.
Mama. Oh my god, you got hot sauce on it or something?
It's buffalo chicken.
I'm going to shit my pants. You know that, right?
That's not the question I asked.
It tastes really good, but my colon can't handle anything with spice in it.
I didn't put a lot.
Yeah, well, tell it to my ass that's bubbling up right now. It is good. I'm going to shit my pants, but it's good.
Come on, Roger. You want to play?
Did you pour some Imodium on it?
Yep.
Thank God. Mama. Brett says hi. That bitch shut the door. Yep, she's gonna kill me. I tell her all the time, I can't have spicy shit or hot I can't have nothing that even anything. Well, tonight we're gonna have enchiladas. Well, tonight my colon is gonna paint the inside of the toilet and maybe the underside of the toilet seat. Get your colon exhumed. Can I get rid of it? The insurance comment is an April Fool's. You cross-eyed son. Oh, so insurance companies do pay out. Can we call them right now? Oh, you know what? I got an idea. Let's call the insurance company. Not my insurance company. I don't even know who my insurance company is, but let's call, I don't know, State Farm. And let's see if I fell on my own property, if I could sue myself. State Farm, STATFARM. Oh, hold on. Contact. CON. How do you spell TACT? All right, contact State Farm. There we go. 800 number. Call. And speaker.
Thank you for calling State Farm. Para español, oprima la estrella. For emergency road service, press 1.
Nope.
To report or discuss an accident or damage claim, 2.
Yep. That's me.
Existing customers that have acquired a new vehicle
2.
or want to make a policy for previously reported vehicle claims.
Nope, not a
press
vehicle.
1.
It's a house claim.
For previously reported damage or loss to your home, business or personal property, 2.
Well, I consider my legs personal property.
We have searched our records and did not find the phone number you are calling from on
That's
any
fine.
existing claims. If you have questions about an existing claim, press 1. To report a new... If you have another phone number that may be associated...
No, bitch,
to your
I ain't got another
existing
phone
claim,
number.
enter that 10-digit phone number.
My legs are gonna be gone.
Signed now.
Chuck
If you do
underscore
not have
raw
another
gave
phone
you
number, press
$2.
0.
Put pressure on it and stop whining.
Thank you, Chuck. Let's press 0. I just want to know if I can sue myself. That's all.
If you know your claim handler's 2 or 10-digit extension, press 1. If you are an agent or agent staff member...
I'm an agent.
If you are a repair vendor, attorney, medical provider,
I'm an
or
attorney.
other service provider, 3.
3.
For our email...
I'm a lawyer. I can
We're
pretend I'm...
sorry. We were unable to route your call using the information you provided. Please call back and provide the customer's phone number or the extension of the handler or team you are
Wait a
trying
minute.
to
So you're telling me that my phone number has to be registered with State Farm just to talk to somebody? I'm about to lose my legs. I don't have State Farm. I got some other fly-by-night insurance company. But this... Oh, my God. Get rid of this food. The food slows things down. Get that out of the way. All right, that's out. And the beer's in. Dude, I'd be so pissed if I had State Farm right now. And my phone, well, I guess if I had State Farm, my phone number would be registered with them, but still. This is unbelievable. What if I fell on someone's property who had State Farm? And I want to sue, and I want to sue now. Because nowadays it's all about lawsuit. Like, everyone sues everybody nowadays. Like, I said no ketchup on my hot dog. I'm fucking suing you. Like, what? You could sue me for that? Like, yes. Hi, I'm Jake from Allstate, and I'm here to sodomize you. I'm sorry, excuse me, Jake? This is part of our policy. Oh, okay. Well, come on in, Jake. My homeowner just went up $150 a month, and it's shit insurance. First, you need an ambulance, chasing lawyer. Yeah, I do need to get an. You know what? I need to have some kind of documentation that I got video proof. All right, we're almost golden there. Now I need to go to the ER and get a hospital bill, and then I can sue myself. Wait a minute, though. Think about this. Wait a minute. So, you have insurance so that if someone sues you, if I'm not mistaken, they technically sue the insurance company. So, with that said, you can sue yourself and make out, because if I sue myself, I'm not technically hurting myself, I'm hurting my insurance company. So why hasn't anyone tried to sue themselves yet? Fall on your own property and sue yourself. Doesn't that make sense? I may have a case here. Are there any lawyers in chat that want to represent me? Because I think I may have a case. And this case might go pretty far. It's not fraud. I fell. Hippie, I'm not lying that I didn't. I fell. I legitimately fell on my property. I cut both legs. And I believe that's grounds for a lawsuit. And I can sue myself. I think we might be on to something. And I got video proof. Thanks, Visitor Ma. I'm on to something here. I am on to something. Channel 7, Channel 5, Channel 9, come on over. You're gonna meet the first person that sues themselves, and it's gonna turn into an internet sensation to where everyone starts suing themselves. I fell off the roof. I'm suing myself. You can't drink and walk. NorCal, you should already know this. I can barely walk as it is, let alone drink and walk. Are we on beer number 3? Yeah, we are on beer number 3. That's pretty sad. I think Peter Francis Geraci would be my man. Because if there's one lawyer that I know when it comes to Chicago and all the commercials I've ever heard, Peter Francis Geraci. I think he only does bankruptcy, but he might do other stuff too. But I know that name. Dude, I have nightmares about that name. Peter Francis Geraci. It'll pay off those $100 60 mLs you use. I'm just like, if you technically think about it, why can't you sue is there a law saying that you can't sue yourself? There's probably not a law that's saying you can't sue yourself. Your insurance might go up, but I mean, hey, if you file a lawsuit, you're going to have money to pay that extra. Someone give it a shot. I need a lawyer from Seinfeld. He'd be the great. He would be the. Is that guy still going? I think he might have passed. Yeah, Peter Francis Geraci is a bankruptcy lawyer, but still, I just know the name. He's got to do other stuff too. I need a good long pee too, but that involves getting up and walking up the stairs. I'm starting to realize why the chick that used to live here sold this house. There's too many stairs involved. Like, I don't like the whole stair thing. I think once I hit, like, I don't know, maybe another year or two, I'm gonna be like, you know what? I'm tired of these fucking stairs. Either we get a ramp, or you better put a bathroom downstairs and start putting diapers on me, because I feel like my leg is leaking. Dude, this doesn't look right. I feel like there's something coming out of my leg. Hold on, let's get my. Oh, wait a minute. You know what? We can. Oh my God, that's. You know what? That's probably the alcohol in the blood. I forgot Amazon now has their own medical service. So if you don't want to leave your house, Jesus Christ. If you don't want to leave your house, you can go on Amazon and get you can talk to a doctor like, Doc, look at this. I think, should we amputate it? The fucking dog just broke my gate running after a cat. Well, there you go. Get up, you better fucking fix that goddamn gate, or I'm fucking suing you. That's my cat, son of a bitch. Terry, I might need your scooter. You're right. I gotta scoot it to the hospital. I think this is grounds. This is grounds for an amputation right here. Mark's big enough to be the party of the first part and party of the second part. Whoa. I think that's a fat joke. That's like fat abuse. But there's something wrong. Yep, that's not a normal fart. There's something going on. There might be something in there. I shouldn't be pushing. Bubbles. A house, is that what else? People always, this is what the thing is. Like I think when you're young and this and that, and people make you think, oh yeah, life is all about getting a house and having a family. No. A house is nothing but, a house is, nope. I lived in apartments for, I don't know how many years. From maybe 18 to 30. And then we bought a trailer. I'd have an apartment or a trailer any day of the week over a house. Yeah, you may have a little bit more freedom in a house. I'll give you that. Other than that, though, well, unless you're living in Illinois, Cook County, yeah, a house ain't all that it's cracked up to be. Fuck that. Like, you literally get raped by the county taxes. Like, they literally come to your door and take your pants down, and they bend you over. That's what happens here. I have no idea what the hell equity means, but if the taxes are so expensive to where you can't even afford to live, then equity probably doesn't mean nothing. But I could be wrong. And I'm not going to have a leg after this. And someone's got gas. Dry gas. Oh, Mr.
Dump the
Truck,
truck gave
AK
you
Hippie.
$3. Why don't you get you my buddy doll from Roger and cuddle it up, big boy?
If I had my buddy still, I wouldn't be here right now. I'd be on the couch cuddling with my buddy, watching either Seinfeld or Big Bang Theory. But since I don't have a my buddy doll anymore, I'm here drinking beer with a bunch of enablers. You need a good SJW lawyer. Wait. SJW. Why does that sound racist? That sounds racist, Chuck. I don't know what that means, but it comes across as racist. Oh, my colon just made a jump, I think. Hold on. Yeah, see this? I can't have this fucking chicken. There's no... She knows I can't eat this fucking shit, and she still makes it. I can't have fucking buffalo sauce. Like, what? I can't even enjoy a cup of coffee anymore, for Christ's sakes, without fucking shitting my pants. $2,000 a month just for my mortgage is killing me when I only make... Yeah, but think about how much of that $2,000 is just in taxes. Let's take away the tax part of it. If there was like no property tax or just very low property tax, people probably could afford a house. The property tax part of it, I don't know where you live, Bubbles, but out in here in Illinois, the property tax would no one tells you about that. No one ever tells a new home buyer about property tax. Like, what's property tax? Oh, don't worry about it. It's tied in with the mortgage. You're okay. And then when you learn what it is, you're like, whoa, wait a minute. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, nope, I ain't kidding you. Fuck houses. Don't buy a house. If you're looking to buy a house, stay the fuck away from Illinois. Get the fuck out of town. I live in Canada, the most overtaxed county in the world. Holy country in the world. Jesus Christ. At least $500 a month for property tax. That's true. I think I pay between. I think it's next year. Is when the new tax sets in. So it might be anywhere between $10,000 and $12,000 a year. So that's $1,000 a month. Just for taxes. That ain't nothing else. That's just a fucking tax. If you could suck a dick, I'll burn this place down before I pay that much in a tax. Or property tax added, my house is $26,600 for at least the next year and a half. So explain. This is the part I don't get though. So because I'm still new to all this. So when property taxes goes up, you don't notice the increase until next year, correct? Because all the property taxes like previous year type thing. So the property taxes went up in Cook County, but we won't notice it until next year. Am I correct on this one, or am I not correct? Because I think I understand how it works. Not a six-pack kid, I'm telling you. Dude, property taxes out here, they don't fucking... Right now we are paying 2020. Okay, so all right, so then yeah. So the next year, so that's why I see people's houses going up for sale. Is because oh man, I don't even want to see what the new taxes are going to. Oh Jesus, have mercy. You know what? If I'm doing videos on blowing guys in the subway or under a viaduct, don't judge me. Don't judge me. I got to cover the property taxes. Wait till they start giving illegals homes. Yeah, fuck that. Oh, I like to barbecue a frozen turkey. You should deep fry a frozen turkey. I heard it actually tastes really good, Glenn. And make sure you have a camera out and you're recording it. Make sure that frozen turkey is frozen and it's got ice crystals on it. And make sure that fucking grease is piping hot. And drop that bitch in. what happens? You see a fucking fireball. Clone that Pure Max and buy a mansion. That's what I'm saying. Vupu, Vaporesso, somebody. There's money to be made here. Clone this fucking thing. Sell it cheaper. And give it a button for Christ's sake. Because I don't. I want a fire button on this thing. I don't know why. I want a fire button. There's no fire. That's the only downside to this. I think I don't like. There's no fire button. Vape's damn good. Not probably the most ideal pod system for an MTL pod, but or airflow wise, I don't know. The airflow's kind of loose for MTL, but I don't do MTL, so I don't care. I won't have legs in the morning, so I really don't care about anything, to be honest with you. I mean, do you really need legs when you don't leave the basement? Probably not. But they probably do come in handy when you gotta take a shit. And walking up those goddamn stairs. Glenn says he's really ready. I'm ready, bro. I'm ready. See, I don't know. Like, I don't care what anyone says, and you guys can give me a fucking boatload of shit. You grab any device, pod system, whatever, that has a button and has auto draw, and I shit you not that when you use the button, it hits harder than it does when you just use the auto draw feature. I don't know why it is. I don't know what it is. No one can explain it, but I think it's a real thing. Every device I've had that has both button and auto draw, when I press the button, it hits harder than when it does when it's using the auto draw. I've been vaping on both of these the whole night. GT4 and the fucking Pure Max. Another 12 beers. I'm only 3 beers in. Where are you? Actually, this is 2 3/4, Glenn. Don't get me started. This ain't Coors Light. If I have 12 beers, I'd be fucking robbing banks and blowing up small cities. It's because you press it early and let it ramp up first. Hippie, don't get me started. That might be true, but still, it feels like it hits harder. So how do I get this? How do I ramp this up? Can I blow on it? Nope. Blowing doesn't set it off. This is actually a really good pod, though. Seriously. And I don't like pods. Could it be a hair bit better? I probably would move the USB-C port from the bottom because I hate laying my pods down to charge them. But if it doesn't leak, I'm not complaining. I will say the fill method on this is genius, beyond genius. The fact that it has a 510 drip tip, genius. What is it? 4 power levels, genius. There's no screen on it, but I guess why do I really need a screen? To be honest with you. I don't need a screen, so I'm not complaining about that, but this is a damn good pod system. Unless you're paying $20 per pod, then or for the actual replacement pod itself. But yeah. Button draw is better for restricted direct lung. But if you don't need a big hit, auto draw. I guess maybe Hippie's right. I like to prime my shit. Like, usually when I vape, I'm hitting the button as it's coming to my mouth. So that way it's like, it's ramped up, it's ready to roll when it hits the lips. But auto draw, like you bring it to your mouth and you got to like kind of wait for it to get started. That's probably the only downside, in my opinion, to this is that there's no button draw. And we got gas tonight from good old Chris Maddie. Oh, here we go. We're going to jail.
Chris Maddie gave you $3. Time for a last call. Bars closing Mark.
All right, last call. We got to do another beer. Thank you, Chris. We're doing another beer. I don't do that, Mark, but I can tell you buttons is harder. Button does hit harder. I don't care what anyone says. Button draw hits harder. Here we go. Well, I'm drinking beer and I'm going to lose my legs. I hope they at least touch my... Well, they should at least touch my feet to my knees. My thighs are alright, I think. But... they should be able to touch my feet to my knees. That's got more head than beer, I think. Yep, don't take beer pouring advice from me, because... I'll get you locked up. Mike Vape says that you... Says that's how you burn your cotton early. Probably right, but that's just how I vape. Well, no, it's the same way. You got two types of people. You got the type of people that do. Not very many people do it, but when they grab their mod, I don't hit the button when it's on my desk. But as I'm bringing it to my mouth, I'm hitting the button. And then you got those woke ass hipsters that are doing the whole. I can't even do it. I don't even know if you could do it on an RTA. Like, what's the point? What's the point of blowing into it when you could just prime it as it's coming to your mouth with the butt? Like, no. Never got that whole, what is it called? It's called, I'm not going to look at checks. I know the name of it. Hold on. It's not priming it. Oh, God, what is it called? My brain worked. They do with RDAs a lot. Don't look at chat. Don't look at chat because they're saying the name. Not priming. Fuck. Purge. They purge, which is the same thing as priming, technically. But I always try that. That feels so unnatural. Like, what? No. Don't purge. Just, as you're pulling it to your mouth, hit the button. No need to purge. But if you're a purger, hey, you purge. But I think purging is more for the coolness factor of it than anything. I don't think purging has any kind of benefit. I think it's more of a cool factor. That's it. Mech mods need to ramp up. You're right, but as once again, every atomizer needs to ramp up. So why not just grab your mod like I do, and as you're bringing it, hit the button when you're vaping. Hit the button when you're about right here. Hit the button, and then when it comes to your mouth, that shit is hot and ready to roll. I don't get the purge thing. The purge thing is too awkward. It's like, I don't know. It's not natural. It does, and it makes it. It doesn't make it a cool. When you purge or prime or whatever you want to call it, it makes it warm and hot. Unless you want like a cooler vape, then don't purge. But purging and priming makes the shit hotter and a little bit more rowdy. By the way, I'm a professional. I may not have legs tomorrow, but I'll still be a professional. You can still be a professional with no legs. Like, you don't need to have legs. Like, who says, oh, yeah, he ain't got no legs. Don't listen to him. Oh, I got legs. How many beers am I in? 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm on my 4th beer. This is only beer number 4? How is that possible? I might pee on myself in about 2 minutes. We really need to get a bucket down here, like some kind of like form of something to pee in. Like I can't. Yeah, it's. What are you going to review this week, Mark? Bubbles. Sadly enough, there's nothing. Everything is. There's things arriving this week. Okay, so here's the things that we have arriving this week. I have nothing in hand at the moment, so there's going to be no video. The only videos you're going to see this week are of me drinking alcohol. But we have this one interesting thing that's coming. I don't know what it is. I haven't seen a photo of it. I just agreed to it. Let me find the email. Because I still don't... Oh, no, wait. I know. No, there's 2 things coming. Oh, actually, no. 1, 2... There's 4 things coming. But... 2 of the things, one of the things, people are going to be like, what the fuck are you doing? What is wrong with you? And all I got to say to that is, thank you to Turpy for being a subscriber. All I got to say to that is, well, when you don't got shit coming in, you can't really bitch. Wait till you see, I'm going to show you this. And I know... You guys are going to say the same thing I probably said when I see them, like, holy fuck. Hopefully the company's not watching right now, because if they are, they're probably going to stop the shipment. Wait until you fucking see this. Holy mother of God. This is it. This is why vaping is over with. Please, I hope this company's not watching. Now you're probably thinking, are you gonna seriously review this? Well, it depends. I gotta find the picture of this thing. Hold on. Wait till you fucking see this. There's gonna be lawsuits probably. But the funny part is, people are gonna watch the video because it's so fucked up. And more than likely, they're probably gonna be a lawsuit. Not against me, because I didn't make the product, but alright, here it is. Let me get a picture of this. Alright, guys. Now listen, when I show this picture, don't unsubscribe to me and be like, oh my God, I can't believe you're such a piece of shit. First of all, I haven't received it yet, so it may not even come. Second of all, oh God. Alright. I think people are going to probably leave my channel. Now, I'm not being... you haven't seen the video yet, so you're not going to... Don't be like, oh yeah, he's supporting this. And this is real, folks. I'm not shitting you when I show you this. I hope hopefully the company is not watching. Because I truly want to get this in my hand to be like, what the fuck? What the fuck? What's happening with this goddamn country? Well, it's not this country, but where do you see this? What do you do, Angela?
Nothing. I'm just putting away towels. You can eat your sandwich.
No, I can't eat it. All right, you guys ready for this one? And this is not a joke, folks, by the way. And just so you guys know, I love you all, and I'm not seriously reviewing this to, like try to push it. No, I'm gonna have a field day with this one. Ready?
What the fuck is that?
That is a pod system. It's a Lego pod system that you can build on with your Legos. And that is this right here. Oh shit. This right here is the pod itself. And then you can take your Legos and you can build onto the pod system to make it whatever you want to make it into. What the fuck is wrong with you? That's a sign that China can give 2 shits if you live or die. Holy fucking shit. Why not just include a coloring book with the disposable? That's what that is. That is not even a joke. And I'm not even fucking joking. That's a real thing that's really coming. And I'm not going to be the reviewer and be like, hey, this vape's awesome and you can build on it. No. I just wanted to I just wanted to show up so I could be like, you know what? Find this company and fucking burn them to the ground. Holy fucking shit. It's not even that it's aimed at kids. It's like aimed at like little kids. Like, you know, you got your disposables that have lights on them and fucking animations and all the other shit that are catering to the younger generation, but this is technically catering to kids. Like, hey kids, you could take your favorite Legos and you could build on your disposable. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And you wonder why. What? Dude, when I get that, I'm gonna throw it into a pit of fire. I'm like, this is the reason why shit is fucked up right there. What the fuck is wrong with people that would come out with something like that? And the minute they email me and say, hey, would you be interested? Hell yeah. Hell, please send that over. Please send it. Please send it. Really bad time reviewing that positive during the Stop Kids from Vaping movement. No, this is... I wouldn't even consider reviewing it. I'm not reviewing it. They're not going to send it. There's no way they're going to send it. Impossible. But I hope to God they send that fucking thing. Because it's going to be the first video where I actually start a fire in the backyard, in my fire pit, and I fucking take that. Hopefully they send a whole box of them, and I'll throw the whole box into that fucking fire pit and watch all those batteries just go up in flames. Like, yeah, you gotta be fucking... What the fuck is wrong with you to make a Lego... like... Nah. I mean... I see why they do it. Don't get me wrong. I completely disagree with it, but I see why they do it. It's China. They're all about to make money, and you can make money off the kids. Why not do it? It ain't your kids, so they're in it for the money. Okay, I see that, but are there, like, have you no morals? Like, the morals are just out the window. Like, what? Can I get one? Hippie one? Dude, I'll keep one just to have it. I'll build on that fucking thing. I'm like, hey, Marcus, you got any Legos I can borrow so I can build on this thing in the video? Yeah, that right there is the biggest piece of shit idea I've seen since the little gaming device that used to vape. Like, it had games on it and shit. Like, yeah. As I always say, from the very get-go, if anyone destroyed vaping, it was vaping itself that destroyed vaping. That's all it was. Vaping destroyed vaping. Can't blame anyone else but vaping. On the other hand, if they come out with a woke device, yeah, if you come out with something woke, that might sell, actually. What about the Minion RTA? Is that the one that looked like the... There's been so many fucking... But, like, I'm still shocked that people are shocked. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm really nothing against China. If you're in China and you're watching this, it's nothing against you. Like, probably everything in our houses is made by China. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, after a while, it's like, there's got to be, like, a cutoff. Like, all right, yep, you can't really... Yeah, you can't have a baby penis as a pod system. I'm sorry. I mean, you know, we know it's going to make money with the pedophiles, but you got to have some kind of morals. You can't do this. A Lego disposable, like, come on. What the fuck is happening? Like, is your company that desperate to where they're going to try to target even the younger crowd? Like, hey, Billy, I'm in 5th grade. I got my first erection last night, and I was vaping on this awesome disposable. Like, what the? No. But, you know, you can't blame a company when they're in it for the money and they're looking to make money and they're looking for money making ideas. They don't care about you, your kids, your health. They don't care about nothing. Remember that. When you're vaping on your disposables 24/7, they don't care about your health. They just care about making that money. So that's, look at it from both angles. I don't agree with it, but you got to look at it from the other angle. So it's as a wise soldier once said, it is what it is. Mark is small. Yes, I'm very small, Glenn. Thank you. Yeah, my eyes are closing. Just because my eye closed doesn't mean I'm sleeping. My eyes can be shut and I'll be up till like 8 a.m. I think it's my brain telling me, hey, it's bedtime, but it's my body saying, no, we're awake. Keep drinking, you piece of shit. And then the last thing I need is a burrow mod. Who knows what they are using? Yeah, exactly. You don't know what they're using in disposables. No one has a fucking clue. But at the same time, it's a I don't know. I've seen so many older people, not just young. I know a lot of the younger generation use disposables, but I've seen maybe an equal amount of older generation of people use disposables because it's convenient. They want to stop smoking. They don't want to have to get involved with batteries and coils and RTAs and buying their own juice and getting pods and having to fill it. They don't want to do all that shit. But if you give them something to where they can go in, like buying a pack of cigarettes, open up the carton, pull it out, and smoke it, like a disposable. You pull it out of the box, tear the wrapper, and you're vaping. So why wouldn't you, as a smoker, not knowing about anything that has to do with, not knowing about vaping, why would you not do that? It's automatically a healthy alternative, or a safer alternative, so why would you not do that? You're going to do it. Everyone in chat right now is a hobbyist vapor, so everyone's going to disagree with disposables, obviously, because you guys know about batteries and coils and pods and all the other shit. But when you're just a smoker and you walk into a tobacco store and it's either buy your pack of Marlboro or buy your disposable, obviously the disposable is going to be a much more safer alternative. And I see 70-year-old men that I watch on YouTube vape disposables. And they quit smoking with disposables. So I don't think per se it's disposables that are bad. I think it's not knowing what's in them and who's making them is what people is what's bad. And the fact that it's getting our younger generation probably hooked on nicotine and everything else, but it helped a lot of people. It's helped a lot of older adults quit smoking. So that's why I'm not completely against disposables. And I've had this argument many times. Any other I'm not going to say this because it'll get sour, but usually a lot of people that are against disposables are just not making money off of it. That's why they're against them. So that's what I'm saying. If you're for vaping, then you're for anything that involves people getting off cigarettes. But are disposables probably dangerous and deadly? Nobody knows. And the problem is, you'll never know. Because China's making them. But I don't know. You can run either direction with this. That's why it would make for such a good debate video or anything, because there's each side has its pros and cons. What would you rather be doing right now? Smoking cigarettes or vaping on a disposable? If you only had two options, That's what I'm saying. We only had 2 options. You didn't know any better. You were just a smoker who walked into a fucking tobacco store. And I was like, dude, give me a pack of Marlboro or give me that goddamn disposable right there. Now, Ron says cigarettes. See, I disagree. Now, as much as I don't trust disposables on a full-time basis, I know that if I went back to smoking, I would probably be dead within the next year or 2. My lungs would just either collapse, I'd get lung cancer, something would happen. I mean, I fucking barely breathe as it is right now. So I would put my faith in disposables. I would probably find a disposable that I could trust. I wouldn't go to some random ass tobacco store like, yeah, give me fucking disposable off the shelf. No, I'd put a little bit of faith in my disposable. Or, you know, and then once you graduate from the disposable, you go to a pod system. That's what it's like. You graduate from disposables to a pod system. But in the very beginning, a smoker doesn't want to deal with all the fucking bullshit of filling and this and that, and knowing what, oh, you gotta have this kind of juice, and you gotta have that fucking PG-VG ratio, and you gotta make sure you're using, you know, you gotta charge it up like this, you gotta use that coil head. Like, they don't want to deal with all that shit, dude. Think of the average smoker. Don't think of the hobbyist. Think of the average smoker. And yes, Brett, I am Chinese. I was born in Japan, and I was actually conceived in China. Even though they're the same place, I was still there. Argus G2 oil leakage. First of all, I know we have somebody in China who's... Alright, so the person in China that has the Chinese writing, for Christ's sakes, do me a favor. And I say this to every fucking person, every company that emails me, stop calling it oil. Do you realize what happens if you vape oil? You die. You will die if you vape oil. Don't call it oil. It's called e-liquid or e-juice. Alright? Stop calling it oil. Vape oil, it will kill you. You'll die. You will simply die. As far as any kind of Argus G2 leakage, when I vaped it for the short period of time, I had no leakage. But I don't vape. I don't use these devices on a full-time basis, like 24/7, to know this. But I go through my little tests and things I do. And if I fill a pod and I set it aside and I come to it the next day and there's no juice, then it doesn't leak. If I go to a pod, I'm not going to say the pod because I'll get shit on it for if I do. But you guys know what I'm talking about. If I go to a pod and I fill it up and the next day it's fucking got a puddle underneath it, then yeah. So, but I don't even know what's happening right now. But all I'm saying is, don't call it oil. For Christ's sake, stop calling it oil. Because so many companies, I know they just don't know the terminology. Just don't say oil. Jesus have mercy, don't say oil. Because vaping oil will kill you. If there's oil in any of your e-liquid, you'll die. You will die. But a lot of the pods, a lot of the Vupu pods, the Vaporesso pods, as much as I hate UL because they're a backstabbing bunch of pieces of shit, they make great pods. Vaporesso, Vupu makes great pods. There's a lot of fantastic pod system out there. The fucking Puremax is the GOAT right now. I don't know how it's the GOAT, but it's the GOAT. It needs a fire button, but it's still the GOAT. But yeah, China, if you want to do something, grab one of these from Ehe, tear it apart, find out how it ticks, and just clone it. And make a few changes to it to make it even better. And make Ehe feel like, I don't know, make them feel salty. Because when China can clone China, yeah, that's when you know shit's getting serious. Adam from UL says hi. UL, you could suck a dick, motherfuckers. I've been doing videos for you guys since you have been around. Since you came out with your first tank, and then all of a sudden, you just ghost me because you had some shitty-ass salesman yeah. You could suck a dick. Suck a dick. Suck a dick. You guys are a bunch of pieces of shit. You may make good pod system, but you guys are fucking pieces of shit. Dude, I was with UL the day they made coils before they even made their own shit. They make good shit, don't get me wrong. They do make good shit. I'm not going to deny that, but as a company, they'll throw you under the bus. They will throw you under the fucking bus any second they get. They don't give a fuck. The Chinese only have one word for non-water-based liquid oil. No, I understand that. I'm not blaming them, but I try to teach them, because many times I've had Chinese companies email me about like products or e-liquid or whatever, and they always say oil, and all my email I say, listen, please don't call it oil, because if you vape oil, it will kill you. So don't refer to it as oil. Refer to it as juice, e-juice, e-liquid, liquid, anything. Don't call it oil. Even though I understand their terminology and their language is different, but just don't refer to. It's like smoke. Like when they say, like, oh yeah, look at the smoke it's putting out. Look at that smoke. No, it's not smoke. Don't call it smoke. Don't call it smoke. Don't call it oil. That's it. I'm just trying to. And I'm not ignoring that. Mark, the VapnFagan says hi. Hello, you Puerto. You know I ain't fucking ignoring you, you Puerto Rican son of a bitch. I love the Puerto Rican, the VapnFagan. I call him a Puerto Rican. He's a Puerto Rican vapor. That's why he's the VapnFagan. I ain't ignoring you. Sometimes when I talk, I block out the universe. That's, I can't talk and read at the same time. But all I'm saying is, disposables have their place. And for people that think disposables are like the devil, they're not the devil. They may be the devil to your income, because you're not making money when disposables are around, because you can't promote your products and all this other bullshit, and you can't sell all this other shit. But disposables have a place. And just the problem is, we don't know what's in the disposables, and they're not, disposables are a very sloppy area. But there are many people that are well over the age of like 30 and 40 that vape disposables that got them off cigarettes. And you, being a true lover of vaping and people quitting smoking, should admire that. But to say you shouldn't say anti-vape nothing. Like, it should be, people don't see, you gotta understand. Disposables are kind of like the gateway to get, like, once again, you're a smoker. Let's say you're in your 40s. You walk into a tobacco store. All right, I'm going to spend $15 on my next pack of Marlboro, or I'm going to buy that $20 disposable on the wall. You buy the disposable, you vape it. All right, you go back, you buy another one in a few days. For a few weeks, you buy a few disposables, and eventually you go in line like any other normal person does, and you realize, holy shit, there's a whole vape community. There's pod systems, there's fucking rebuildables, and that's where the hobbyist vapor evolves from. So to say disposables, when I see people wear shirts that say fuck disposables, you're a fucking retard. No, you don't say fuck disposables. Why? Because there's a bunch of kids vaping them? That's going to happen. That happens with anything. They're eating fucking Tide Pods, for Christ's sakes. Should we get rid of fucking Tide? No. Disposables have a place. Like any other thing have a place. And it evolves the person. My first fucking vaping device was a Joy 510. Piece of shit, cigarette-looking, I'm not even going to call it a pot. I don't know what the fucking thing was. And it was a piece of garbage. But it brought me into where I'm at now. RT, everything else. So, for anyone to say to fuck disposables, they might not be for you because you're already advanced, you're already a hobbyist, you're already into the game, you already know what's out there. But for someone that's brand new, and a smoker, like I always say, you don't go to a smoker and like, hey, what can you recommend? Well, here's a pound system with a 0.6, and you got to do this and do that. No, they don't want to hear all that shit, dude. They don't want to hear all that shit. So, I don't know. That's my philosophy on it. Everyone's opinion's different, but that's my philosophy. And you could be K-Tech. Now, when K-Tech started smoking, he started smoking. Here we go. Fucking dump the truck, aka hippie, is fucking dropping fat ones all
Dump the
night
truck
long.
gave you $3. We understand, Sob. We get it. Damn it. Finish that beer.
I'm finishing it. K-Tech started off smoking crack cocaine. All right. So he didn't smoke cigarettes. He didn't vape. He started smoking crack, and then he actually graduated from smoking crack to smoking cigarettes. And then he went from cigarettes to vaping. And now he's healthier than all of us. He's Big Kev. All right? I think he's over 6 feet tall.
Motion detected at your front door.
But see, not NorCal. K-Tech's got no legs. That's the problem with K-Tech. He's over 6 feet tall, but he's walking on nubs. He's got nubs for legs, and he's still 6 feet tall. I don't know how, but he's still 6 feet tall. So, shout out to K-Tech for leaving me in Chicago, that son of a bitch. What place are you, you slanted eyed son of a bitch? Listen, I don't know why my eyes close when I drink. It doesn't mean I'm falling asleep. I don't know. It's one of these weird things that happens with me. I don't get. I gotta take a fucking. Dude, I think I'm leaking in my jeans right now. I gotta take a fucking piss. He likes to kiss his beer, motherfucker. I will fucking drink. I don't kiss shit, mother. Now I'm gonna pee, because if I don't pee, I'm gonna end up peeing my pants, or I got beer dripping off my goatee. I'm having another beer after I gotta pee though. I gotta take a piss. All right, hold on. Let me take a VapnFagan piss. Is there juice in this thing? Yeah, there's juice in it. Oh shit, Angela's going to bed too. I'm in trouble. I'm gonna take a piss real quick. Hold on. Just wait. I gotta pee. Never gonna get it, 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 never gonna get it. All right, so for those of you that believe in whoever you believe in, why do we have 2 kidneys in this one bladder? Does that make any sense? Here, Troy's going hard in the
Sheriff
paint.
gave you $3. If you are a junior, your mom owned your name during sex.
Did he call me a beaner? Oh, he said, if you're a junior, my mom knows my name during sex. What? I don't even know what... Troy, thank you, Troy. But my question is, why do we have 2 kidneys but just 1 bladder? You think it'd be the other way around. Well, actually, no. Yeah, you think it would be the other way around. 1 kidney, 2 bladders. You know what I'm saying? Beer can. Hold on, beer can. Shout out to all the beer reviews out there. You guys are awesome. I wish I could do what you guys do, but I can't smell the things you guys smell, so I could just drink what you guys drink. Never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it. We need to get... Hold on, let's push this. Oh, that feels great. We need to get him a commode to sit on. Why is it after the age of 40 when you're like why is it when you're in your 20s you can go and take a piss and just be done and just put it in and just go? But when you're 40 and you're done peeing, you gotta shake it. You gotta fucking and then even after that, there might be a little bit of a leak after that. Like, what the fuck is going on? Is that the sign that, like, you're old? I'm not saying I'm peeing my pants. I'm just saying, I just noticed after a certain age, like, when you're in your 20s and 30s, when you cut it off, it stops. You're done. When you're in 40s, I'm like, oh shit. Like 3 hours later, like, is that a little wet spot in my underwear? Like, where did that come from? I don't know if Rifleman was saying this. Yeah, you were saying this last time, Rifleman. I need to do pelvic floor exercises. And that's too much work. I'd rather wear a diaper than do those. I'm not pissing myself. I'm just saying, Dylan, your experience is when you hit your 40s, you'll notice that when you think you're done, you're not done. I'm not saying I'm leaking all over the place. I'm just saying, like, it's not like it used to be. Like, you just shut it off and you're done. You can't do that shit nowadays. You just can't shut it off. You may think it's shut off. You may think, hey, I turned the faucet off. You come back and there's like, oh, wait a minute, what's that? A little bit of a leak? Should I call a plumber? No, you should see a doctor. Is what you should see, not a plumber. Where are you getting your information? From the Book of Gandhi. I'm 38 and I've already been doing that shit. Dan, you're in for a shit. Dan's gonna be in diapers when he's fucking 42 years old. Dan, you're fucked. You might as well start drinking now because you're fucked. If you're 38 and you already got leaks, fuck it. Grab a beer, dude. Grab a fucking beer. Because you're not going uphill. I tell everybody knows this, 40, you go downhill. People think, no, it's 50 and 60 you go downhill. No. 40 you go downhill. Not fucking 50 or 60. Unless you're like one of those, like, I'm eating salads, I'm working out, fucking jogging every morning, I feel great, I'm fucking eating goddamn fucking vegetable leaves, and I'm blowing guys on the subway. Like, no. when you hit 40, that's it. When you start seeing, I'm not going to get into this, but when things change, okay? And usually a good sign when things change is when you notice when things change with it starts at your penis. And this may sound like, wow, this guy's fucking weird. He loves penises. No, it starts with the penis and the butthole. That's where you notice change. That's where you know, like, you're getting old, when you start seeing weird things happen with, in that region. That mid-region of your body, right there. The mid-region. That's when you're like, you know what? Should I start drinking now, or should I just say fuck it? Well, start drinking now. And I hate going live on Monday, because I never want to drink on a Monday, but you got all these fucking enabling alcoholics in chat. Like, hey, man, have a beer. I'm trying to go to church the next morning. I had plans of going to church fucking tomorrow morning. Oh, not anymore. Thanks to Kurt, Dan, Aiden, fucking Dylan, all these, Vinci, your ma. You guys are a bunch of enabling alcoholics. You're trying to live through me. But when you're leaking all over, when you got little spots on your underwear from dripping, don't come crying to me. I wear a tampon, so I'm good. I pee out of my ass. And Aiden just got here. He's trying to, well, don't blame me. I gotta blame someone, you son of a bitch. And I don't think the Vapin Rican has no. He seems like a healthy guy, but Rican, it's coming. It's a coming. You're not gonna avoid it. You can eat all the salads you want to eat, and you can eat all the fucking, what's that shit called? That's people eat that tastes like shit. I forgot what it's called. It starts with a K. You can eat all that shit you want, all that K you want, but I'm sorry. You're going to be in the hole like all of us. Not asparagus. I said K, you fucking retarded son of a... Does asparagus start with a K, Dan? Kale. Thank you, Billy Lee. Jesus. Is the only one here know it... Is Billy Lee the only one here that knows what's going on? Kale. Thank you. People feel like they eat that shit and they're like... They're going to save themselves, like... Well, sir, we've detected cancer throughout your entire body. You've got about 2 weeks to live, so you might as well go out and start fucking and doing drugs. Or, you can eat kale and live forever. And that's what people think when they eat this nasty shit. They think, holy fuck, this is like, I'm gonna live eternity. No, kale is not gonna... That shit is shit. Don't eat that shit. You're not going to live any longer. If anything, you're going to suffer while you're living. Go out and enjoy a fucking cheeseburger, a beer, some french fries. Don't think kale is like, well, I was shitting blood last week, but now I'm eating kale. God damn, I feel great. Like, what? No! No, it's not. Curtis not helping. Nobody even knows what the shit is. No, it's not helping. You may think it's helping because it tastes like shit. That's why you think it's helping. Like, this tastes like shit. This is healthy as hell. It's not helping. I don't. There's no goddamn scientific proof that kale is helping anybody. It is trash. Enjoy a fucking cheeseburger, get a goddamn beer, take off the rubber, and just enjoy yourself. Look at Chris Maddy. I don't know how the fuck he's still alive. He's still kicking. He ain't eating kale. He's fucking prostitutes and drinking goddamn moonshine out of fucking dirty ass fucking jars. And yet he's still in chat typing away. Healthier than the son of a bitch. You know what the thing is? These fucking hillbillies and these goddamn rednecks, they live longer than anyone. I don't know if it's because they walk around barefoot or if they have sex with their fucking relatives. It's something. But these motherfuckers, Chris, Maddie, and like Bachelor and shit, they'll outlive us. These hillbillies have a secret. I don't know what it is. Maybe the horse meat they eat, or it's something. Here we go. This fucking Pollock's dropping a fat one. Here, hippies.
Dump the truck gave you $3. When it's time to change, don't fight the tide. Go along for the ride, don't you see? When it's time to change, you've got to rearrange who you are and what you're gonna be. Sha na 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 sha na 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 sha na 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 na.
Is that Motley Crue? No, that's not. Change, now it's time for change. Nothing stays the same. Now it's time for change. Da-da-da-da. That's probably a different song, but that's what those lyrics reminded me of, the Motley Crue song. That's a great Motley Crue song. But I know that's not the song you're talking about, hippie. Thank you, sir. I'm born in Detroit. Well, Kurt, you're gonna live forever. You're in Detroit, you're going to live forever. Bottom line. Doesn't matter what happens to you. You could have sex with a fucking prostitute that's got HIV, gonorrhea. You're going to live forever. Kale. Excellent source of vitamin K. Yeah, you know what else is a good source of vitamin K? Taking loads to the mouth, Chuck. You just see me outside fucking letting dudes shoot loads in my mouth? And if they are, I'm not taking videos of it. High in. Please don't eat this shit. Stop eating shit that makes. No, it's. May promote weight loss. You know what else promotes weight loss? You know what else promotes weight loss? Crack cocaine, methamphetamines. All right. If I'm going to lose massive amounts of weight, I'll start smoking meth. Because I won't eat anymore. And I guarantee you in a few months, I'll look fucking great. Dick might actually make look bigger. That don't mean I'm going to go start smoking meth. Actually, you know what? It might be cheaper nowadays to smoke meth than to buy fucking this KO shit. Somebody say drugs? Here we go. Confusio's fucking out of the woodwork. He was in rehab. Now he's out of rehab. You guys just fucked him all up. Now he's back on the fucking train. See? He's probably like 90 pounds. Looks better than all of us. It's usually a sign when someone says, you know what? Drugs will make you look thin. That's a sign. Kale might be more than meth. It is more than meth. You go to the goddamn grocery store, the shit's probably like $20, like a half a pound. It's unbelievable. Like, you can... Well, there's two ways you can lose weight. You can eat healthy and go broke, or you can, I don't know, buy drugs and be healthy, not be healthy, but still. Shut up! Stop talking to me. I'm not even talking. You guys are. I think everybody in chat's woke tonight. You guys are not seeing like the big picture. I'm just saying, you guys are not seeing the big picture. You want to lose weight? Quick and easy? Go down to the most fucked up part of town. Start having sex with men that have AIDS. Bam. You will lose fucking 90 to 200 pounds within a couple of weeks. You'll look great. Get HIV. You want to lose weight fast. Fuck working out. Fuck eating kale. Fuck smoking crack. Go out and get AIDS. If all you care about is looking good, you just gotta wear a little makeup, that's all. Cover up the fucking, you know, some dark spots here and there, but you're gonna lose massive weight. If you really care about losing weight, then, I don't know, then stop eating. Fuck losing weight. What is your casket gonna be? Is your casket gonna be cheaper when you're 90 pounds as opposed to like 350 pounds? You're going to have 4 pallbearers as opposed to 8? Like, why do I go live on Monday? I hate going live on Monday. You guys make me drink. Why is it only Monday? Who gets drunk on a Monday? I should Google this. Can someone Google who drinks on a Monday? Because it's probably going to come up. Well, if you drink on a Monday, you obviously need to see a psychiatrist. Millions of American women were on time-release amphetamine capsules in the 1950s. You see any overweight chicks in the 50s? Any overweight people in the 50s? But it's not about weight. It's not even about that. It's about society. There's no such thing as being fat. It just... You are who you are, and that's just who you are. You like food, you like drugs, you like beer, you like blowing guys, you like eating pussy. Your thing is your thing, and it's just what it is. But everyone's got to classify it as something. Like, you're a fat ass, you're a faggot, you're this, you're that. No, I'm just a person that likes to do certain things. That's all I am. I like to drink beer, I like to be overweight, and I like to fucking eat food at the end of the night. Who am I? Ugh. You're gonna die, blah, blah, blah. No, listen, motherfucker, you're gonna die in some kind of horrific car accident because you're gonna be fucking... You're going to have your phone out, and you're going to be recording someone that's fucking smoking crack under a viaduct, and you want to put it on your YouTube channel, and you're probably going to die before me because you're going to hit a goddamn semi-truck doing 80 miles an hour. So you can suck a dick. Why does everything come back to sucking a dick? Everything always comes back to that. Everything. You could be on a fucking train... And it all comes back up. You're sucking a dick. The VapnFagan, we're not going to say anything. We're going to wait until it pops up on the screen. So he gets his moment in the spotlight. My man, the VapnFagan. He's a great guy. There's one person out there who apparently I'm not going to get into this because I'm drinking, but he knows who he is. But apparently he thinks that I said something that nobody knows that I would say because I ain't like that, but he thinks that I said it. So, yeah. And that one person, you know who you are, you can suck a dick to think that I would even go that low. Not a cold day in hell I'd go that low. But you could suck a dick. You can freely suck a dick. To even point a finger at me and to say something like that, you should be... I'm not going to say you should be ashamed of yourself because that's like the woke way to say it. But you're kind of like more of a bitch to think that I would say something like that. Why is it not popping up? What's happening? Regan, I'm sorry. It takes a while for... Shout out to VapnFagan. Oh, there we go.
The VapnFagan donated $5. Mark, let's start a Zoom room.
I think Chuck's here. Chuck, drop your link. Please say it's early. Please say it's early. Oh my God, it's only 9 o'clock. Yes, we could drink all night long. Yes. Can someone in chat fill me in, please? I know I shouldn't talk about this right now. And someone's going to say, Mark, don't talk about it. Don't talk about it. But I want to know because it's been bothering me the whole weekend. What happened this past Friday? What was I accused of? What happened? Something happened. And it set everybody, it set off a chain reaction of, shit. And there are a few people in Zoom that know what happened. It set off a chain reaction of shit, and then the chain reaction went over to Facebook, because the other person decided to... And that person knows who I'm talking about. He's probably in chat, but not typing in chat. Can anyone comment on what happened? Because I'm still in shock. I think I kind of know what happened, but I don't want to say what it was because I could be wrong. So I want someone in chat that's sober that can say what happened. And that's where this shit starts at, dude. Here's the problem. This is where this whole Zoom thing and the whole Google Hangout thing started back in the day. People just start manufacturing dumb shit, and they start ruining the experience. They start ruining it for everybody. Ruining the fun for people. The Rican said it was a misunderstanding. But what was the misunderstanding? Because Vizier Mai, I think, knows what it was, because he was. I remember there were two people that were really fired up that were on my side. It was Vizier Ma and it was Terry. They were on my side about this one. I could be wrong. I might have been drunk, but something happened. Marky called me gay. Well, Brett, things happen. I mean, I think I know what it was. I'm not going to speak on what it was. And the person that I texted, I didn't respond, apparently is not speaking on what it was. All right, so we're going to pretend like nothing ever happened this past week. All right, we'll pretend that. That's fine. Let's pretend nothing happened this weekend. I'm game for that. We could do that. It's easier to do it that way. Everyone was joking around. No, it wasn't that. It was something else. It was before that, I think. All right, maybe it's a sign that we shouldn't talk about it. Maybe people are saying, Mark, shut up, you're drunk, don't talk about it. But the only reason I bring it up because, well, Facebook is where you want to go to die. If you want to destroy your brain and kill yourself, go on Facebook, because that's the place to go. Because Facebook is just a cesspool of fucking dog shit. Facebook is the worst place. I think it's TikTok at number 1, Facebook at number 2 when it comes to like dumbed down stupidity. But yeah, I don't know. Don't get me started. I told myself I wouldn't get started on this, but it kind of bothered me the whole weekend. It's like, I hear feet coming down. Oh, that's my son. We're good. It amazes you like how some people can be like so friendly with you, but then all of a sudden just like completely turn on you like within a heartbeat. Like true friends, a true friend will be like, "Hey, bro, what happened?" Like they won't turn on you, but other people they'll turn on you in a heartbeat. The people that turn on you in a heartbeat, those aren't real friends. Those are people that are just like, you know. I'm not going to say acquaintances, but I don't know, just kind of gap fillers. I missed it, damn it. Oh, Kurt, we all missed it. Trust me. We all missed it. But apparently, from what I understand, I could be wrong on this. And if I am wrong on this, please someone straighten me out. That I said something to somebody that I would never say to somebody. And apparently that was a bad thing, and they didn't like it. That really doesn't tell much of a story, because everything I say all night long, no one likes. But I'm not going to get in the details of it. If somebody else in chat wants to get into the details, they're more than welcome to. But I was apparently guilty of saying something that I would never say. And I'm like, why would this person even think I would say something like that? Well, they said you said it. Oh, it must be true then, I guess. But, yeah. Anyways, it just goes to show you, like, you're better off. You're better off by yourself. Like, people always will try to put a dick in your ass at one point in time. Whether you're sleeping or awake, they'll slide it in. Shout out to fucking Vince here, Ma, because he was so on my side. And he knows he was on my side. I respect this Canadian son of a bitch. I wouldn't drink what he drinks, but I respect him totally. But someone just texted me. I don't even know who. Where's my phone at? Where's my phone? Why do people text me? You can just put it in chat. Oh, here we go. I thought you said you were done talking about this. It's over. Clearly, it wasn't said. Well, all right. Well, I guess since you're going to text me, Ray. Well, apparently it was said because you know what you're talking about. So you're watching the show, so why not just talk in chat instead of typing in on a text? What happened, Ray Ray? What did I apparently say that pissed you off so much that you felt the need to lash out? Like, what did I... Apparently I said something. Ray Ray, you're in chat. What did I say? Why would you think, Ray Ray, for the smallest bit of how I've always accepted you and always been nice to you and kind... I've never done anything negative towards you, Ray Ray. Why would you think all of a sudden, out of the blue, I would just say something like ignorant or... Why would you think that? Like, why would anyone think that? Like, from day one, since someone is, he'll keep texting. Cause I'm making a look at my text messages because he's obviously watching. I guess he's probably can't type. He doesn't have a keyboard. My brother said, "Here we go." He swore. All right. Now he said it, so we're gonna talk about this because this bothered. Now shit doesn't usually bother me. Usually, I can sign off the internet and I can not care about shit. I give two fucks what people say about, and people know that. I give two fucks what you say to me, what you call me. I don't give a shit. But when someone accuses me of something I would never do, that's where I get like kind of defensive. I get a little butthurt. I'm like, God damn. And this bothers me. So the conversation started. I don't know where it started. I don't know who started up the conversation on Friday. But we did a live maybe a month ago where it was all of us in Zoom, okay? Ray Ray was in, and then Ray Ray brought his brother in Zoom and everything else, and there's like, I don't know, 10, 12 people, we were all live. Apparently at some point in this conversation, and I'll admit this, I make racist jokes, I do. Because I was brought up on All in the Family. I was brought up with fucking Fred Sanford. But I know my boundaries. I know my boundaries. There's certain words, certain things I don't say. But apparently, I called Ray Ray's brother I'm going to say the word, YouTube. I'm just saying it as an example. I called him a spick. All right? Now, where I grow up, there's words you don't use. It's the N word. You don't use the S word, which is the spick word, because the S word is as hateful as the N word. So, with that said, why in the motherfucking hell would I ever call one of my friends' brothers? What? What? So when that got put on me, I'm like, this is someone's reaching for something. It's a reach for some kind of something. So for Ray Ray to think that I would even, and we were live, so if I was live, apparently it's out there. So let's play the sound clip of me saying "spick," the most hurtful word in the like Latino dictionary. No, not happening. So when I heard that, and I said, "Wow, this is one of my good dudes that, you know, I see every fucking goddamn week, twice a week. Like, this is Ray Ray," and like I can't believe he even would think I would say this. And he obviously he was there because it was live. That shit offended, and I know it may sound woke. You may just like, well, who gives a fuck? I give a fuck. If you're gonna pin something on me, I'll make jokes about Mexicans mowing lawns and shit like that, but there's certain things I don't do. That's you know. And that's where the fucking fight broke out on Friday. And here we go. He's going to text me a whole... Here we go. I'll read everything. I thought you said you were done talking about this. It's done and over with. Okay, blah, blah, blah. My brother said he swore you called him a spick. Yeah, because I call everybody a spick that comes on the most hateful word in the dictionary. I call them spicks. Did I believe for a minute? Yes. Of course you did, because it's your brother over me. Why wouldn't you? You would, of course, because of the dumb shit you are. Okay, the dumb shit I say. All right, so Ray, obviously you're fucking retarded because you would know that the dumb shit I say it out of as a joke. The jokes I make about like, oh, this, it's all joking. But you know I have a limit. You know, all right, you're obviously full-blown retarded. Again, with the dumb shit you say, especially when you're drunk. Dude, it doesn't matter how drunk I am. I could be drunk as shit. I know those are words that are not even in my vocabulary. That word's not in my vocabulary. It doesn't exist in my vocabulary. I don't even use that fucking word. I haven't heard that word in so fucking long until I heard it Friday night when I was blamed for saying it. I'm like, dude, I haven't fucking heard that word. It was, okay, I'm over it. And I have been. You kept dwelling on it. But you know why I'm dwelling on it, motherfucker? Because the fact that you would think I would say that, and on top of it, say it about your brother, or even about you, or even about anybody in general. Rather, it's about, like, it just goes to show that, yeah. Okay, blah, blah, blah. I don't even know what he's saying. Anyways, yeah, of course the N-word is Norwich. I mean, what other words did you think, Rifleman? I'm just saying, my, what's the word I'm looking for? My personality and my personality was brought up in the late 80s, early 90s. We're talking All in the Family. You know what I'm saying? We're talking Benny Hill. We're talking Red Fox. So we're talking this funny, racist stuff, but that has a boundary to it. Like, you make jokes about certain things, but you don't go over. You don't go over that fucking certain thing. And that's where those certain words come into play. I never use those words, especially with someone that I met for the first time. First time meeting his brother. Like, why the fuck would I ever... Why would anybody meet somebody for the first time? It's like, hey, what's up, you spick? Like, what? No, you don't say shit like that. Like, that's the most offensive thing in the fucking book right there. You don't say that. It doesn't even matter what kind of joke it's coming out as. It's not even you can't even make that word funny. And for the fact that somebody would pin that on me, well, that's what you called them. Like, well, fuck you. If you're gonna think that, like. And that's where that's how Friday got fucking... And then Ray started posting all this shit on Facebook, like, blah, 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 blah. And you don't know who he's talking about because he's not using... That's why Facebook is a fucking... Facebook is a shithole. It's a shithole. It's a breeding hole for other just... Yeah, get off. Everyone should get off fucking Facebook. It's a fucking shithole. But also go and get someone else involved. I'm just saying, like, yeah, I don't know. I barely remember that night because we were all drinking in that night. But someone brought, because I remember because we didn't see Ray in chat, and someone brought up, I don't know who it was, but someone brought up the fact of, like, Ray is pissed at you, or I said, is Ray pissed at me? And then someone brought up, yeah, I heard that you called his brother a whatever. Like, what? Like, why would you think that? Even if someone said that to you, my post had nothing to do with you. But how do you know that, Ray? Like, if you read the post that you posted all over Facebook, and then you, like, you know what I'm saying, dude? Like, to even think I would even go that route. I've never been nothing but friendly with you since day one. Always since day one. Always. Never been negative with you. Never been nothing with you. Like, why would you even like begin to think that? I don't know. It just bothers me that people would think that about me. It's like, wow, these people really don't give a shit about nothing. Like, they're just pieces of shit. So I don't know. When you hop on the internet and people are like, well, you got two different ways. You go on the internet, you hang out with people every day, every other day, and they're like, well, we're all friends. Okay, we are friends. We're truly friends. may not be like in-person physical friends, but we're still true friends. But when people like pin shit on you, like, well, a real friend wouldn't do that. So obviously we're just not real. We're just internet friends. So that's when you got to think about, the internet is just a make-believe place where you could just turn it off at any moment. And it's like, oh, you're my friend now, but I could turn you off in a heartbeat because there's a power button on my computer. And that's what sometimes what people make you out to be. Now, if someone would have said, hey, Mark said this, they'd be like, you know what? I know Mark. I know he makes jokes and shit, but he would never say something like that. That's like downright dirty shit. But, I don't know. I'm not looking to gain popularity. And I can give two shits what people think about me, but when it affects my kind of like my well-being, it's like, I guess people really think I would say something like that. I'm like, oh, all right, well, fuck it. Merry Christmas and vape on disposables, right? You shouldn't be drinking on Monday. You're an alcoholic. You might start using the N word or the S word. Well, apparently there's other words too. You can use R words and G words and B. There's an alphabet out there, for Christ's sakes. Good night, Chuck, you son of a bitch. Yeah, I know this shit went sour quick, but that was actually bothering me the whole weekend. I'm like, I can't believe. Sometimes you're kind of shocked by stuff, but if you can't go live on your own channel and kind of express yourself and say what you're feeling and this and that, then fuck it. I did call Hippie a loogie. Hoopy is a fucking beer making fucking Lugan. I don't know what the hell a Lugan. Oh, he's a loogie Lugan. Someone will get offended by the loogie. Raw dog takes it. Oh, take it easy, bro. I thought they said raw dog takes it easy. Chuck takes it easy. He isn't required to wear a condom. That's all I'm saying. Ray, don't get mad at what I'm saying. I'm just saying the bottom line to my what I was saying is that I was not that I was offended, because I don't get offended. I don't know what the word is I'm looking for. I wasn't, because I don't get offended by nothing. I was just kind of like in shock that somebody would think I would like say something like that. Like, what the fuck? Like, why would you? All right, I guess people think very little of me. I did wear a shirt that says "Cracker Lives Matter" until I realized that it was that son of a bitch's YouTube channel who called my shoes. He called out my shoes, so I'm not even talking to that guy. I already said I'm not mad. It's not about not being mad, Ray Ray. It's about knowing. The fact that you would think I would say something like that. I would never. Why would you? Okay. Maybe consider that I would say something like that to somebody I hated. Okay, and then, well, it makes sense. He was pissed at him and he called him this. Dude, I don't even know your brother. I met him for the first time. Like, what the fuck? Why would I even pull that out? Makes no sense. Sounds more like someone trying to start some shit is what it sounds like. And with that said, we're going to finish this beer and have another one, because everybody in chat tonight is smoking crack, and well, we're not smoking crack, but we're drinking beer and eating cold-ass french fries. You know why we're eating french fries? Because salt makes you want to drink. Mm-hmm. Well, all right. Let's be clear. Angel likes when I call him that for some weird reason. He likes the S word. It gets him hot and bothered. He actually pays me for. He'll send me PayPal payments throughout the week, asking me to call him that name. But that's only Angel, though. I've never met anybody else like that. I'm dwelling on it, Ray Ray, because it bothered me. No. It didn't take me a month to bring this up, dude. I learned about this on Friday. I didn't know about this a month ago when it apparently happened. Somebody on the show Friday, and I was too intoxicated to remember who it was, but somebody on the show Friday brought it up. The reason why you weren't coming around was because you were pissed because I apparently said, I'm like, what? Where is this coming from? So I didn't know about it until Friday. So I'm not bringing up something that was like a month old. I just learned about it. But and Glenn says gay. Because you can't say... Glenn, you can't say the goddamn G word. What's wrong with you? Mark's clearly clueless and overdwelling on the cluelessness. I learned about this fucking 3 days ago. How am I dwelling on this? I know. People said, you shouldn't have brought this up, Mark. You shouldn't have brought it up. I shouldn't have. But, you know what? When shit's on your mind, you bring it up, right? I can sit here with my finger at my ass just to make Glenn feel good about himself. Finish the glass, says Dan. I hope Dan's drinking tonight, because if I'm the only one drinking and Dan's not drinking, then fuck Dan. Cheers to Dan, you son of a bitch. I'm gonna dude, I'm gonna regret this in the morning. Yep. I gotta delete this channel. There's no way. I'm just... You could be... Glenn is so... Glenn. You are more than welcome to be gay, straight, bi, whatever you want to be. I don't even care if you're fucking transphobia-ish. That's a word. But let me introduce you to somebody. If you are... Glenn, if you are gay, let me introduce you to somebody. His name's Dylan. He loves penis, and even though his penis doesn't work, he still loves it. I'm gonna be leaking my pants in my sleep. All right, Dan. If you're peeing your pants when you're sleeping, you might have a little bit of a health problem. Because I was talking about leaking after you take a pee. But Dan, if you're peeing in your sleep, obviously you got to start wearing a diaper when you go to bed. I mean, come on. I know you're still young, and you know you don't want to wear diapers, but sometimes you just got to wear diapers, you know. What if I'm sleeping over at your house and we're doing like a little powwow, and I'm sleeping in your bed, and I wake up and I'm covered in pee? I'm not gonna like that, Dan. I'm gonna actually go live and call you out. I'm gonna say, Dan fucking peed the bed. He's hitting 40, and he fucking pissed the bed. And I'm covered in Dan's urine. I'm calling Dan out. I'm sorry. I'm calling Dan out. That's all I'm saying. Calling Dan out. If I pee on someone in my sleep, I want them to call me out. I'll say you must have fell out and cut your leg or some shit. I cut my leg and all the grease just started pouring out of my leg. Folks, Dan pees the bed. Let me introduce you to Dan. Dan Snow. You know what Snow stands for? He urinates in his bed. He pees. He's got a bedwetting problem. And he refuses to accept it. He's not in diapers yet, but he's in denial. And we love Dan. You know, we're not nothing against Dan. We all have our issues, but Dan wets the bed. Don't sleep over at Dan's house. And if you stay over at Dan's house, don't sleep in his fucking bed because he's going to pee on you. Calm down, big boy. Chug. I just fucking poured this goddamn beer. How am I gonna chug it? You're gonna make me like, damn, I'm gonna start peeing the bed tonight. This fucking... I don't wear diapers. Not yet, at least, anyways. I don't pee the bed yet. I guarantee you I'm gonna... Actually, I'll probably start shitting the bed before I pee the bed. That's when you know shit's... You might as well hang shit up when you start shitting the bed. When you wake up and you, like, shit your pants. Like, yep, I'm... You might as well call hospice because your shit's over with after that. Mark cries in his sleep. How do you know, Ray? I know you're peeking through my windows, you son of a bitch. I'm drinking out of a cup tonight. It's raining tomorrow. You should be drinking out of a fucking cup. You should only drink beer out of a fucking glass. There's no... Anybody that drinks beer out of a bottle or a can should be fucking crucified. You don't drink beer out of bottles and cans. Those are just used to hold the beer. You need to release the beer into a glass. It's like, do you have sex with women with their clothes on? No, you pull their clothes off. Their clothes are just there to contain their, bodily organs. Well, some of you actually probably have attacked women in the alley with their clothes on, but still, normal men like to have sex with women with their clothes off. What are you calling me? Well, I'm not calling you nothing. I'm just saying, if you have sex with women with their clothes on in an alley, he might be a person. Glenn's 51. Glenn's obviously peeing his pants. He's 51 years old. I guarantee you, Glenn's a dribbler. He's dribbling. Yeah, real men don't drink their beer out of cans or bottles. Sorry. Nope, doesn't happen. You don't drink... The hole in a glass... The hole in the bottle and the can is too small, first of all. No, you don't... Unless you're drinking like fucking Bud Light or fucking Hams or something, it doesn't matter. You could pour that shit into a fucking... I don't know. You could pour it into a glass vagina. It's not going to taste any different. But if you're drinking beer, real beer, you pour it into a glass. I just wait until they're deep. Dude, confuse you. I'm the same way. I wait till Angela's in a deep sleep and I start molesting her. I thought I was the only fucked up person. Holy shit, me and him are on the same boat. I don't know why it's so much more exciting when they're sleeping. Does that make us weird? It's like she's sleeping. She doesn't know it's happening. Should I be locked up for this? Yeah, we're going to prison eventually. They're gonna pull like a card on us when we're like in our 70s. Back when I was in our 40s and we were married, I remember him putting his penis inside of me when I was sleeping. And I remember he missed the hole and he hit my butthole. Like, well, the butthole is the kind of the more front-facing hole when you're on your side. So it's not my fault that I hit the butthole. It's actually, I guess, the creator of the female body. Like, if you would think the creator of the female body would put the vagina up at the higher point and the anus at the lower point. But apparently they weren't thinking too well. He made me suck a stick while I was yawning. Yeah, everyone's going to jail tonight. You guys are all... Everybody in chat tonight is probably going to end up in prison. You guys are horrible people. I thought I was bad. I actually feel kind of good in chat. I think that's why I go live, because it makes me feel normal. So you got guys having sex with their women when they're sleeping. You got guys getting blowjobs when their wives are yawning. I actually don't feel bad. I feel normal. Cheers to all you fucking I don't want all you convicted. You guys will eventually be convicted. I'll be convicted too, but still. But I feel like if you're married, you can do these things. Like legally, you should be able to allow you. Like, I feel like if you're married, you should be able to have sex with your wife when she's sleeping. Legally, I don't see why you couldn't. Why not? I mean, if she don't know and you don't, I mean, you know what I'm saying? If it's quick and she don't feel it, like, and she's sleeping, why not, right? I had a dream last night that you were having sex with me. Oh, that was obviously a dream because my penis doesn't work anymore, obviously. Hold the cheeks apart and slip it in, then pause for a second. Let her drift back off. Yep. Dan's on the list. Dan has made a list tonight. He is on the fucking list. Don't go to Dan's house because you'll be on Dan's list. And while we are how about putting the penis high on the chest like a necktie? Oh, that's too much work, man. Going that high up, I can't do that. She'll probably smell me. She's like, do I smell something? No, that's too much. Someone said slide it. Who said this last week? They said either slide it in the back of their knee. You can either fuck the back of their knee, or there was another spot. I'm like, I never thought about actually bending their leg and fucking the backside of their knee. That's actually kind of a genius idea. Glenn only got only 1 year, Glenn? God damn it, you're not a real man. Yeah, I got laid. I think it was, I had this weird thing, and I didn't Google it yet, but I am extremely horny after a night of drinking. Not the night of drinking, but the night after drinking. For some reason, my hormones rage. Anyways, somehow I convinced Angela to have sex with me. And I think I was all in but 20 seconds. And I felt like the world was being flipped over. I'm like, holy shit. I don't know what it is, but something about the night after drinking rages the hormones. And I think when you're at that age, women realize, all right, just put it in and get it over with, for Christ's sakes. Which is kind of sad, but, I mean, you know. I'd rather be realistic than sad. I seem to have it come at a strange time. Yeah, you probably shouldn't use that. Thank God you spelled that word right. Fucking knee skin. I didn't say that. Someone else recommended that. I don't have sex with girls' back of their knees. I don't do that. But someone recommended doing that. I've been in Canadian jail 3 times. It was fun, Mark. Wait a minute. Do I need to go to Canada? I've been in lockup once in my life in a courthouse. And it was like 20 guys to a glass cell. And I'm like, I gotta take a shit. And I seen a toilet. I seen 20 guys with no wall. I'm like, I'll shit my pants. Luckily, I was the only guy that got out that day. Everybody else went to county. I didn't have a record, so I got out. Praise Jesus. And after that day, I'm like, you know what? I will never fucking break the law again, because I am never going to experience what real prison is like. Because I will fucking... Dude, I will kill myself before I get locked up in prison. There ain't no way in hell you're going to stick me in a 10 by 10 cell. Nope, ain't happening. Fuck that. I'll go out the easy way. I will be happy to go out the easy way. Fuck that shit. And I think people are... I think, you know, it's weird. It's like people are wired... certain people are wired to where they don't give a shit, dude. They'll go out and they'll kill people. They'll rob fucking banks. They'll do all kinds of illegal shit that'll put them in prison for life. And they don't give a shit. Like, they don't care. It doesn't even, like, it doesn't faze them. But then there's people like me, it's like, oh, shit, dude, I'm not going, I won't even go in a holding cell. A holding cell terrifies the shit out of me. And it's like, I'm not, fuck that. I ain't breaking shit. I'm breaking no laws. It's just so weird the way how different people are wired to where they don't give a shit about their life, to where other people are wired to where there's like, you know what? Nope. Like, I'll cuss out my neighbor. That's as far as I'll go. But I ain't robbing no bank or fucking somebody. Fuck that. No, hell no. Oh, ST, look, ST's still drinking on the bottle. It's only like 9 o'clock. I hope it's only 9 o'clock. Oh, we're still only at... ST, get the fuck out of here. You act like it's like midnight. It's only 9:40, you son of a bitch. Coming in here like it's fucking 2 a.m. Like you're a cop. Like, man, you still going? You gotta watch ST, because he may drink tequila straight, but I think ST's a cop. It's only 9:41. ST's coming in here like he's the cops. He's watching fucking Smoking Scan, trying to come over here and make me feel like I'm up at 5 a.m. ST's been locked up like fucking 20 times, dude. I think ST's actually lived more of his life in prison than he has actually in real life. That's why ST doesn't have a soul. He doesn't care about nothing. Like, he'll kill you in a heartbeat. He don't give a shit. He'll cut you. You could be eating a hot dog at a hot dog place. He'll stab you in the fucking throat. He don't care. Oh, I'll watch the fucking replay, ST. I'll definitely watch the replay. If it's the Dalton fucking city council meeting, I'm on that shit. It's always best watching live, though, because you could always comment and chat. And if you guys thought I made racist jokes, no. You need to go to Smoke and Scan and watch. You need to go into his chat. These motherfuckers are... Wow, they fucking lay that shit out like... Yeah, it's bad over there, but it's fucking hilarious, dude. Everybody in chat is hilarious. Would you send me a can... Send me a can and disposable. Who the fuck are you talking to, Dan? What do I look like, a fucking prostitute? You want a disposable and a can of beer, you need to come to the house. That's too much to have to deal with. It's too much. And Glenn says I'm not gay. All right, now first Glenn's gay. Now he's not. I don't think Glenn knows what's happening with himself. I think Glenn's confused about life. Would you send me a can and... What am I talking... What are you saying? ST might review the league... No, you won't review that. Dude, I am the only person that's going to do a video on that fucking thing. As long as the company was not watching tonight and they seen me show it and they're still sending it, oh my god, I can't wait to get that fucking thing. Because Lego and everybody else is going to go, they're going to go fucking ape shit. And they haven't even paid for it. I'm like, you know what? You send me a picture of that, you could send that motherfucker for free. I will fucking be glad to do a video on that shit for free, because I'm going to fucking burn that shit to the ground. It's a Lego disposable. Why not just have a kid's penis as a disposable? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, China? What kind of drugs do they have out in China? What kind of drugs are they smoking? Because I would love to have a little bit of what they're smoking. I got an idea. You guys want to really target the youth audience? How about a Lego disposable? That's a genius idea. fucking a Lego that you could build on with your If you own Legos, you could build on this thing. Like, what the fuck? These motherfucking I can't make Chinese jokes because there's probably a few watching, so they get offended. When I say China, I don't mean Chinese people. I mean the Chinese vape companies that don't give a rat's ass about nothing and all they care about is making money. So when I make a Chinese joke, that's what I'm referring to. I'm not referring to Chinese people. I'm referring to Chinese companies that don't give a shit about morals, and they'll put out any fucking thing. They'll put out a fucking a goddamn a dick with a helmet on it. It's a disposable. Put your mouth on the penis and just start vaping it because it vapes great. I'm gonna be the first on my block. That's a great fucking. Actually, that's actually a great slogan for the disposable. Be the first on your block, and you start building the blocks on the disposable. He actually might be Chinese. I think wholly unaware might be Chinese. Watch out for him. He's might be Chinaman. Make go own Fagan's world. Make go. I don't know what the hippies. I think hippie's drunk tonight. So you gotta lick the tip too? No, you don't gotta lick the tip. That's a different disposable. That's the one that comes out for like the NAMBLA audience. You gotta lick the tip. Lick the tip. You said like a dick. What did I say? Like a dick? Lick a dick? I wouldn't say lick a dick. I don't use terms like lick a dick. Lick a dick sounds like some kind of woke, like USPS commercial. If you want to ship fast, you need to lick a dick. Our new Lick a Dick service will get your package there quick and on time. If you thought priority mail was fast, try the Lick a Dick service. When your postman walks up, lick a dick and watch that package go flying. I'm sorry, but my mailman's. I hear feet moving. That's gotta be my son. He's moving fast. Angela can't move that fast. I like getting the tip lick too. All right, you're going to prison, Vidzier Ma. That's all I'm saying. You are going to prison. You can't express that kind of anything. Is anybody in Zoom tonight? On Chuck, are you guys in Zoom or no? I might go in Zoom for a beer or two or one. Anybody in Zoom tonight, or is Chuck sitting there naked? So I'm not going to Chuck's. Usually I go in Chuck's room, and I'm by myself. He's there naked, and I'm like, Chuck, I ain't doing this shit. Dylan's there probably naked with Chuck. All right, I'll go on Zoom. All right, folks, we're gonna end this. It's only been Monday. We're only at 10 o'clock, and it's probably the cops calling. New York. I'm hanging up on that. Anybody in New York, I hang up on. It's got to be either Dylan or New Yorkans. Never answer the phone for somebody that lives in New York. Never do it, because more than likely, yeah, you're gonna hear an earful of shit. Because New Yorkans are fucking. They're worse than people that live in Chicago. You mean like the big stick that was a good. What the fuck are you? I have a disposable shaped as Mark's penis. It's compact. If you have a disposable shaped as my penis, how do you fit it in your mouth? For Christ's sakes, that's more like a tablet. Oh, it's Jake. Jake, is that you? Listen, we've been trying to get State Farm, but you guys seem really woke. Yeah, I know. But the commercials have changed. Like, everything's changed. Like, you guys used to have great commercials, but all of a sudden they got, like, really dark for some reason. Can you promise me that if I come back to State Farm, like, you guys will be normal and not so woke? Jesus Christ! Stop calling my phone, you goddamn loud-ass New Yorkans. All right, I'm going to Zoom and have a beer. Good night, folks. You guys are a bunch of fucking hypocrite Polacks, and don't use the N-word, the S-word, or the T-word. The T stands for testosterone, because if you have none, then apparently your penis will be shaved off by your... doctor? Who shaves off penises nowadays? Is there like a penis shaver? I don't know. Don't drink beer on a Monday, folks. If you guys start drinking on a Monday, it's going to turn you into an alcoholic, and then people start classifying you. Oh, he's a drunk and an alcoholic. Don't fucking drink the beer on a Monday. And good night, Billy Lee. I love you. Dad, you should be locked up. Dr. Mantis, you're not a real doctor. Wholly unaware, he is the Antichrist. Confuso, he should probably be in prison. Dan, you're going to jail. Hippie, make me a 40 ounce. And everybody else, I'll see you guys tonight in Zoom. And everyone else, Merry Christmas. Even though we're a couple months out, but still. We'll see you guys Tuesday and Friday. And Thursday and Saturday. And Monday and... No, wait. Tuesday on SG's channel. Friday on this channel. There we go. I said it right. Good night. Or how do you hit stop? Oh, you gotta go over this. You gotta go over here. All right, let's go there. End stream. Merry Christmas. And we ended it.